Alright, so I'm good to go. Whenever you guys are. Um, Still have everyone here?
Yep.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, just a quick recap, of course. Last time on Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. Let's see what you guys remember. Throw some stuff at me.
I had horrible rolls.
That's always a fair bet. It's not a far-fetched statement to make.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We were on our way to the Reghed Glacier after
Yes.
having dealt with the Shadow Frame hex in I want to say Caer Dineval, not Caer Konig,
Correct.
but I could be wrong.
Nope, you got it.
Um, and we dealt with some of Orl's forces on the way there. Um, the last one in particular was quite tough. It was some kind of frost bug creature thing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I remember having a tough time dueling it. That said, we did quite well altogether in the end.
We mapped out a route to the Reghed Glacier, which is currently on screen, and Mallow said he had to go help his sister, so he left.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
And
Absolutely.
then a Mephit talked shit at the end and got smacked by a thrown hammer. Actually, did Fred kill it as it was
I
running away?
believe it
I
was
think it
the
was Fred
laser.
killed it.
I think it was the laser rifle that's on the roll from Leif, but I could be wrong.
Ah, well, Mephit talked shit, then got hit. So
Yes. Either way. Yeah. So you guys, as was said, you left Caer Dineval, headed to Caer Konig. Just kind of got some supplies there, figured some last minute details out, and then headed off towards the Reghed Glacier. You encountered some remaining gnolls on the way. Leftovers you would believe from the chasm that you cleared out. You ran into some Craig cats that seemed to try and stalk you, waiting to pick off one or two of you, ultimately running away when there was, I believe, just one left. And then, as you said, yeah, there was some sort of weird ice bug. Um, we do find ourselves basically coming in almost right after that encounter. You guys theoretically have not, if memory serves, traveled a full day yet. I believe you were traveling from the orange um, circle, and you were at about the red when you were attacked. I believe that you have about 13 feet of travel a day, if memory serves, and we're heading up towards the red X. So, still heading in that direction, as far as I remember, right?
Yes.
And I believe that's kind of where we'll come back in. So, with where the group is at, you will find yourselves essentially, stepping up out of this. If you remember, it was a little bit of like a valley, just some like fallen trees and rocks and things. Um, and as you step over the ridge, Kara probably taking the lead, Pluzak close behind, considering he's the next closest survivalist. Um, you guys both just kind of finally look out into the distance for once and realize that the massive wall of blizzard is once more behind you. So at least for now, considering natural elements can still change, is not snowing anymore. The blizzard is finally no longer impeding your traveler vision as much as it was. I shouldn't say travel because you were traveling at full rate still, but it was definitely impeding vision and things like that. Um, excuse me. So you begin to set off towards the red X on the map where you guys have, I believe, said you're going to head for the Reghed Glacier, and I will need
What's the
survival
big blue
rolls.
circle again?
Uh, the witch.
the range of Oral's blizzard
Yeah,
condition,
yeah. That's why I'm mentioning. Finally, it is behind you.
which is why I made my snide comment of "suck it, you frigid bitch."
Yeah. So thank you, Pluzak. I'm gonna go for Leif. Ooh, there you go, Leif. Fantastic. Let's get some mace roll.
Yep. Right.
Still no problem. Considering the others are there to guide you, no issue. Yeah,
It's a
finally
good
free
thing
of the
that Mace
blizzard.
doesn't lead to eat or drink.
Right.
We walk towards the sun, walks into a mountain.
Yeah, considering considering the lack of blizzard, even Leif seems to have honed his senses a little bit, um, and you guys are able to stay pretty much on trail, trudging through the snow without too much of a struggle at all. So I'm presuming you're just going to keep walking, short of something stopping you.
Until we need to rest and do all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we got out of a fight and just kept going.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's why I'm wondering. Okay.
We're at the red circle with the arrow, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't have it written down what part of the day we at. Are we still at mid-morning, or did we move towards closer to night at this point?
So you left from your last rest was how many miles? Sorry. Alt. Call it 6. 6 feet would be. Let's go down to my little guide thing.
Fair to say we've traveled at least half a day?
3 or
3
4.
miles,
I mean,
3.5
so
miles.
half a day would be specifically 6.5. So yeah, actually 6.5. Because 13 feet, right, is 16
Yes.
miles we figured before, and that's how much you can travel in a straight day walking. So yes, halfway is a good call.
I don't know about the rest of you folk, but I got pretty beat up in that fight. Would a short rest be out of the question?
No, I was also pretty beat up, so
Leif is at 51 hit points, so he would be like, yeah, kind of can use a little bit of rest.
We can stop.
Alright, then take an hour for a short rest.
Alrighty.
yeah.
Let me open Leif's D&D Beyond sheet. See if... There you are.
Alright. Got 48 hit points back, and that'll keep me from not dying.
Can we assist with the
Yeah, sorry, I was reading. So during the short rest, I'm gonna cook some food.
Perfect.
We're gonna have some short rest food here. At the end of the short rest, any creature who eats the food and spends 1 or more of the hit dice to regain hit points regains an extra 1d8 hit points.
Oh, well.
So those of you that eat, sorry, Mace, can regain an extra 1d hit points if you want my
That
food.
is such a good call. Oof. 1d8
I
for
will
everybody.
also be casting
Another
Prayer
2.
of Healing during the short rest.
Okay.
I believe it just rolled. Yes, it does.
It does. Okay.
Cool, 16 hit points. We'll
16
take it.
more. Okay. So you actually are going to put Leif up to full.
And I'll roll some hit die.
Absolutely.
Nice.
That's nice.
Love it.
Perfect
Duality at its
duality.
finest.
Yeah. Statistician
That
somewhere
should be
just
good
creamed his
enough
pants.
to get me up there.
Okay. And that should reset all of his abilities except for that. Okay, cool. I need to...
Do spell slot.
Cool. So you guys do take a rest. I will say, while nothing happens during the short rest, Mace at minimum and Kara, I think, well, actually, all 3 of you probably have some level of wariness to the words that did hang, heavy before, or at the end of the last fight with the Mephit, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So just keep in mind that time has passed because of that. That puts us at... One sec, I'm trying to do...
It's only been an hour. If an hour makes a great deal of difference, we're fucked to begin with.
Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there so you know. Sorry, I'm trying to do time now. So you guys should be about 8 a.m. No, sorry. You were there.
If we traveled half a
7
day,
PM.
7 a.m.
should be.
So-
Yeah.
You left. Yeah, you're good. Um, and then there. Okay. So you guys will be able to travel after that point a pretty good distance without seeming to find any sort of interruption. But with Kara's passive perception, once you reach about where is it? Ah, wrong layer. It would help to be on the correct one. Oh, did it not? There it goes. At the point of the green circle. Let me just do this. You can put yourselves on the lower left side of the map.
Anywhere in the grid? Or is there a spot just in the corner?
Yeah, pretty much anywhere down there. That's fine. Nothing too serious currently. So. It is about at the... Yeah, it's about as you crest kind of the ridge here that leads you into this area. So when you enter map roughly, you would see across the way, somewhere towards the other corner, the shape of about a dozen humanoids approaching. They have cloaks that seem to be flapping in the wind and sweeping down as they sweep down from the eastern side of this kind of glacial tundra. I would say at the distance they currently are at, it's not necessarily possible to easily tell who these people are, but I would tell you as they start to approach.
Do any of their faces glow with a bright light?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to finish setting it up. No bright lights, thankfully.
Okay, so they're not cold walkers.
No, but they do seem to have a form that you kind of recognize, at least to some degree,
Goliaths.
as they're getting closer. No, actually, not quite Goliaths.
Oh, it's the fucking clan of cannibals, probably.
Didn't we kill them all?
No, we
No,
left.
That was not real. I don't.
No,
That's also true.
I'm pretty sure those were all real. We were teleported in as trials. That's just me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sure.
I like that Rick is very quiet right now because he's going, "Oh man, this is great."
Oh yeah, I like
The group is paranoid.
I'm assuming this is the characters actually talking to each other for the most part. Fluzak's all like, "That wasn't real."
Yeah.
The rest of the party's like, "Hey, dude."
The guy that I killed was not real.
I'm
If
telling you
Mallow
right
was
now,
here,
that
one
guy is
of
not
us.
real.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Mallow would be rolling, holding his sides, laughing if he was here right now. Let me.
I want to assume my earlier intention of believing that they're one of the tribe's individuals we encountered in those trials. And I want to stealth and stay out of the way.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and roll me stealth then, Kara. Anyone else want to follow suit?
Just a 21. I forgot to turn the button off for that.
That's fine. 21 is still
I
pretty
mean, I'm gonna
good.
try, but I'm pretty tall.
Okay.
I was going to say, if it was still poor weather conditions, I could just fly up and go over them and they wouldn't be able to see shit. But it's not.
No, sorry, not survival. Well,
Not much.
It's
better.
better than a 0.
yeah, it's better than a 0.
Okay.
So if you roll a natural 1 and particularly a 0 in survival, do you just die?
Well, I don't think that's survival in that sense. It's a great point. What if you get negatives though? Now you're immortal.
Eh,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
If you get
You're
negatives,
a zombie. Yeah.
You're a zombie. There you go.
Yeah.
you've beaten survival so hard that you have to play the game in hard mode.
There you go.
I'm gonna shell defense. If I'm allowed to have an action.
Yeah, absolutely. We're still pretty free right now. So you're just gonna shell right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, Kara, go ahead and choose somewhere to hide. Because it looks like you're kind of trying to shift a little to that tree. Feel free to do that
Yes.
if you want.
Trying to get under the tree for hiding, or
Oh,
at
yeah,
least like
that's probably
just
happening there.
use the area.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, so then you can be hidden right there. Okay, what is this? That's fine. Um, so,
Hit the tree, have the snow fall on me,
uh,
cover me completely.
Leif is going to see what Fluzak's doing and just kind of huddle behind this tree. Um, and Mace, are you just hanging the same area? Everyone's just kind of holding back in that spot.
Um, Mostly because there are trees, I think so, yeah.
Okay, okay.
I would move over here and let Kara do the talking if there is any talking.
Right, okay. So, you would see that for the most part, they're all just continuing to shuffle forward in some sort of formation for the most part. And eventually, the one in front, he kind of seems to lean left and right a little, but he clearly notices, at least Mace, you would believe yourself. You're not sure if Leif as well, but they are looking directly at you guys as the one in front simply raises a hand and calls out. He says to you all, uh, actually, I want to make sure I'm looking at the right one. Yes. He says to you all, "Warning! Tigers with ice in their veins come to spill your blood upon the snow. They will do everything in their power to keep you from finding what the Frostmaiden has preserved under that ice."
Who was that directed towards?
Mace and Leif. And, I mean, Pluzak as well, since he's not technically hiding, but I'm not sure he knows that there's someone in the shell.
So, I mean, considering that at this point they just talk to me and yeah, the trying to hide is not working, Mace would probably just step out into the light and says, "You seem to have some idea of who I am and what I'm doing here, so how am I to know that you're not the one that's trying to get in the way of all that?"
Interesting. Okay. So, Munir, sorry, the guy would first say, "My name is Munir. I am one of the Elk tribe. I do believe that you met our king at one point. Do you perhaps remember meeting those like me and mine?" He like points behind him, "dressed in the skins of the elk, wandering nomads. Yes? No?" If you need like history checks and things, I can do that.
You
I'm
know,
just seeing if you
I-
guys honestly remember the name Elk Tribe specifically. I guess is the best
Oh yeah,
question.
definitely.
They were one of the nicer tribes, but during those trials, they still had fucking problems.
Yeah, but I mean, they were at least not assholes. Uh, so I guess I'll respond, "I know you and your people, but that still doesn't answer my question."
Yes, well, I'm just trying to set the stage, as it were. As far as I am aware, it was quite amicable. You helped us in moving our camps. So we wish to, or I wish to, help you in turn. I have had visions, many warnings of what is to befall you, for the Ice Maiden has been calling out to us nomads of her lands, in hopes that we will ambush you, kill you. And as far as I can tell, if my dreams are to be believed, as I said, tigers lie in wait.
Tigers? Is that
The Tiger
a
Tribe, have
metaphor?
you not dealt with them in the past?
Can't say that we have. But I assume there are people much like yours accustomed to navigating the frozen wasteland.
Not like ours at all. They ransack others, especially our tribes, who are more nomadic and peaceful. Much more
See,
warlike.
and they are on Oral's side.
Oral She chooses to bless us in her own ways. For us, it is our lifestyle with the elk, being nomadic as we are, has certain requirements that she can bless us with. The others see it in their own light, but as we are all nomads of her Reghed Plains, there is some degree to which we are just naturally attuned to the natures of the things she does here, especially those like myself who are very sensitive to the natural world around us.
Right. So, I appreciate the warning, uh, but I don't assume you're here just to deliver the message, are you?
Not at all. As long as you would have us, me and our men, my men, we would love to help. We're here to protect you as much as we can.
Uh, I'm gonna try rolling insight on that one.
Go for it.
What is insight? Well, my insight sucks, but we'll see. Eh,
So, you're not super confident in this, but you do believe his words. I mean, it's. He hasn't really made another step towards you now that he's seen you all. You definitely know the names of the Elk tribe, and while Tiger tribe itself doesn't necessarily ring in your mind as memorable, I would say, definitely with the encounters you guys went through with the tribes of the Reghed Glaciers, or the Reghed Lands, I should say, like, that there are more violent types, right? So there's definitely
mhm.
certain things that connect, but whether or not he himself is trustworthy, it's about a 9.
Right.
Out of 20.
Yeah, thanks,
Not,
Finn.
I
I
Thank
want
you
don't
to
for
be
know. It
clarifying.
could
clear.
be out of 10.
Yeah, Mace might not
Didn't
know.
specify.
You never know. Maybe Mace
Um,
thinks he was rolling a d10.
could I study their posture and determine what their overall condition is?
Yes,
Like
absolutely. I would
if they're here
say
to
you could do
defend
me just a
us,
perception roll. Yeah.
yeah, if they're here to defend us or help us, like, what's the condition of their fighters?
Okay.
Because if I remember correctly, these guys are kind of picked on by the tigers.
So in this instance, you would notice, Manir himself seems fairly well dressed, at least in terms of, walking through the snow without issue. Seems pretty well adept to survival. The person who's next to him, where are you? You would see as well that they are a very sturdy individual. The one with the blue dot is who I'm talking about.
Mm.
Um, you would even presume probably a pretty well versed warrior. And the rest of them are pretty meaningful looking warriors. You would assume with that role, um, they can fight. To your question of if they could fight better than those who might lie in wait, you don't know well enough. You can't really tell. Um,
I assumed that.
yeah,
Huh.
but it would not be so much looking like the 10 towners who kind of, like, even if you were to give them weapons, you'd think they probably wouldn't be able to do much. These guys at least look like they could put up a fight.
I
We
mean,
might have
more
seen
hands is always good, and if they're not treacherous cunts, I think it's fine.
one. I guess with that assumed, the party knows which way Kara went. I'd kind of look to them to see if they want me to come out of hiding at this point.
Uh, I would probably start looking in that direction, just to sort of assess what your own thoughts were, glances and such. And if you didn't seem necessarily on edge or ready to pounce, uh, I would probably sort of like give acknowledgement to that and
All right, well,
start taking a few steps forward.
no one's ready to throw down, so Kara will reveal herself and come out from hiding.
Okay. I would say that he is surprised by someone who was kind of closer than he realized, but seeing your numbers don't seem to surprise him. In fact, he kind of would even make a comment of like, "Was there not one more? I thought."
We have our roles.
No, okay, that's fine. I just wished to make sure you were all safe.
I guess Pluzak would probably pop out now, stand up, brush himself off.
Okay. Ah, okay. So that wasn't a rock. Cool. Your mushrooms make for an interesting camouflage, if not for the fact they don't really exist in the snow.
Yeah. Yeah. What was his name again?
Menir. Mjenir.
Yeah, okay, I see that.
Yeah.
Mjenir.
Yes, sir. And he would also, I guess, introduce the person behind him, just so I can type the name out now while I have it in front of me. As, did I spell that right? Yes. Those are the only two named ones. The others are just guys. They'll call out to you with grunts. So Manir would, I guess, also try and clarify with you guys quickly, just like, is there a way we can best be suited to helping? Do you wish us to surround you? Do you wish us to, I'm not sure. How do you want to...
Well, maybe you can settle a direction for us.
Oh?
We're looking for a frozen waterfall that
Yes,
leads deeper.
I've seen the city in my mind, in the dreams I have. It is behind a waterfall, just to the northeast. If you are not sure of the location, I do believe we can get you there.
He's stabbing my uncle. Where? Like where?
Quite a
What?
thing.
Where is that even from?
Sorry. That's
Nah,
from
you good.
Russian Badger.
You good, man.
The definition of Wormst.
Someone say something quick.
Say something quick.
Perfect, thank you. Just realized I didn't have something you needed. All right. Sorry, what was the last thing?
No directions.
Directions, yes, he will give you that way. But you guys are still pretty much headed the right way. I would say that once they are told they are allowed to be with you, you would actually notice as a bunch of them in the back pretty much start to actually fan out much further. And they actually seem to form a much wider perimeter. And you realize, in particular, Kara, I think with your passive perception being what it is, they're actually kind of putting up guard in a lot of directions. You would believe that if there's anything that wants to try and ambush you guys, be it Yetis or whatever, you are not going to be surprised. At least if these people are as vigilant as they seem. So you at least got that going for you. Besides that, yeah, you guys just want to continue on your way.
Yeah, I would tell the leader. I would ask him what happened to Jarund, I think was his name.
Was that the? Let me look. That should have been the.
That was the
king of
elk
the Tiger
tribe guy that we
Yes.
talked to.
So, let me just find something for you. Yep. So he would tell you, oh no, our King Jarund is fine, fantastic even. Completing the move was a smart venture. We managed to survive, as of course we were following the elk, the way that is of our way of survival. So, everyone is well. Well enough that when I returned from my spiritual venture, it was just a fun story for him to tell us of your visit. He said that you were very, very much an assistance in saving our people. So I wished, of course, to help you, seeing you in my dreams.
Well, we appreciate the offer.
What set of skills do you think you portray the best?
Well, he kind of looks at you, Pluzak, and he can't. I would. What are you currently, I guess, carrying, holding, in terms of like your weapons and things?
Uh, they would be at their side, at my side, but I do have the moon sickle that would be at my side, and the the wand of web would be at my other hip.
Okay, so I would say a moonsicle. Would you agree is kind of a pretty iconic druid thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he sees that and basically, raises a quarterstaff, points towards that, and he says, "You and I probably have more in common than you would know." Um, and I think that's the way he'll explain it. Basically points to a couple of pieces of nature and things that he has adorned his own clothing with, but I think that's pretty clear. Um, he would point to
Hey,
Hangar behind him, who would simply kind of like turn and show a pretty sizable round shield on his back, and a spear. And again, with his size, you can tell that he's pretty brutish, going to be able to take on enemies without too much of an issue. And then for the rest of the soldiers, you would just see, like I said before, they're kind of in formation and seem to work well together. So at least you've got well-trained individuals.
you said Hangar is his son?
No, he just turns to the guy next to him,
Oh,
and
okay.
like gestured to him to let him answer, I guess.
Uh, what did your dreams tell you about our mission?
I've seen you attempting to go to the waterfall. I've seen dreams of you in the city beyond. Um, Not much, just flashes here and there. And
We
I've
aim
seen the
to.
ambush that lays in wait for you.
Well, I'm not entirely certain of your relationship with the Frostmaiden. Know now that we are aiming to foil her machinations.
Will you do anything that will stop elk from being able to exist in these lands?
Well, if that is no problem for you, then it is no problem for us.
No, no, I'm asking, will you do anything that will stop elk from being able to exist in these lands?
If anything, they won't freeze to death as often.
Uh, More
So no,
vegetation?
we're trying to make sure that everything survives it.
We're trying to end the endless splinter.
Okay, I see no issue then. As long as we can still follow the elk and live our lives.
I believe that wouldn't be a problem. And Kara's gonna consult her map one more time. You
Mhm.
said northeast?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, with their guidance, Kara would kind of just map out towards the closest of the
He would, I guess, come over
northeasternmost
and look at
ones.
your map, and he would tell you that where the red X is where he was going to lead you. So
Well, then,
same thing that Valine had believed, was
then
the right
our
place.
route doesn't change.
So Pluzak would say, like, questioningly, chronologically, these visions and the point where we're attacked is before or after we get into the city?
Far before, yes. Sometime within
And
the next day or two of travel is when I believe.
okay, your men need to rest.
Not currently.
Very well. Kara?
I say we continue until we lose looking up at the actual sunlight, until we lose the sunlight.
Well, he did mention that we were being uh stalked.
They have
Yeah.
an ambush prepared for us. I don't think that necessarily means we're being stalked.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least we should be wary of that. Is all I'm saying.
I mean, our
Uh,
days are
Rick,
numbered.
Rick, Rick pointed out that we have a cordon of people that have spread out, and that we will not be surprised. So
Okay.
even if we fall into the ambush,
Yeah, I
it,
mean,
sh it
I just mean I wouldn't want him to sacrifice his people.
I mean, if we get attacked, you think I'm gonna cut and run?
Well, no, but if they're so spread.
Um,
Okay. I
I
think you
mean,
guys can
if
get like to the river there.
So actually, um, I don't necessarily believe they need to be so spread to like give us a perimeter or anything like that because I did eat the Reaper warning, so none of us can really be surprised.
Ah, in that terms, yeah. Yeah.
okay, well,
Yeah,
we
I guess.
can make mention that his forces don't need to be so spread out, unless that is how they decide they wish to travel, and we'll continue to our first stopping point.
Yeah. So, that's what I was just trying to look at. So it looks like you guys are about 10 feet on the map of travel. So I'm going to say another like 3 is somewhere, in between these mountain things,
In between
and
the
the
berms.
perimeter. So yeah, camp would be somewhere around there. I'm just going to put a little circle.
So,
Uh,
we getting across the river or before the river?
no, no, no. So you were actually traveling from Orange Circle first. Um, so
I
it
thought we were
was,
here.
yeah. So you were Orange Circle to Red, right? And then remember the Red fight happened, and then we took the break. So then it was from there to there. So it's like you're at 10 feet roughly, right? And that's one day so far, because Orange Circle was your last rest. Um,
Okay,
and
so we're
then
stopping at the river. That's it. That's
so
all I
then
need to
yeah,
know.
it's somewhere. Well, that's what I'm saying. So I guess you have 3. You still have like 3 feet worth of travel. So yeah, you want to try do ford. It's not really ford. It's frozen. But like you can get basically somewhere like the foot of the mountains.
All right, so we get to like here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just gonna pop a circle down. Um, um, Somewhere right there. Yeah. Cool. Alrighty. Oh, I'm sorry. I've
Pokemon
made it the wrong
Center
color.
healing music noise.
I just realized it's the wrong color. Hold on.
I mean, we know what it is.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have some consistency there, just because that makes it easier for me to keep track of where the rest points were and shit.
Hmm.
Somewhere around there. So. Okay. Cool. So you guys wish to rest? Yes. Okay. Um. So I guess, do you want to even have a watch with these guys around? I mean, he would definitely, um, Minir would definitely offer like, hey, so do you want my guys to just keep watch throughout the night? We can do cycles ourselves.
Uh,
It's not too hard.
as a point of practice, I would say the groups share the burden because if they're going to take a watch, Kara will definitely take a watch.
Okay. So then, how do you want to do that? You think?
I take the darkest watch, so like midnight-ish.
Okay.
I take last watch, like always, so I can cook.
Get rid of there. Okay. Okay. So in both instances, at a minimum, you would have like 2 or 3 of the tribal warriors with you. You would just see them kind of, still keeping an eye out on the perimeter. They actually are more than happy to make a fire as well. Like you guys have a nice, comfortable night. They've brought like some firewood with them and things and then they kind of go off a couple and forage a little and get some extra wood and things.
Remember, I have the bag of holding of firewood, so
If you do offer it, that's more than they're more than happy to take it, and
yeah.
they definitely do so. Use up as much of it as needed to have a good bonfire throughout the night. But yeah, I mean, anyone else even want to be on guard or?
Make a little TP of firewood and light that bitch on fire so it stays warm.
All right, so Kara and Pluzak give me some perception rolls. I think Leif's just gonna pass out for the night with how he's doing.
Doing it.
Okay. So Pluzak, you're kind of busy cooking in the morning, so you don't notice much. And Kara, as you were kind of looking around while the party was trying to settle down, taking your first watch, you actually would have noticed Minir kind of go off, not too far from the fire, but like just far enough that he can turn his back and there's a bit of darkness, and he still stays a little warm. he kind of bundles himself up in a pretty thick bedroll, and he actually was one of the first to go to sleep. Hangar kind of hung around, started to take first watch with you as well, um, and he seemed to kind of really take watch more of the older man than anything else. And you would have noticed probably towards the end of your watch, there wasn't much in terms of noise of monsters or things, but you do start to hear a pretty rabid like thrashing, and as you turn to look, like the skins and everything that make up the sleeping arrangements for Manir are kind of thrown astray as he is like definitely pretty active in his sleep, groaning and his shoulders twitching and his legs kicking. And you would see that Hengar kind of seems to be hovering much closer and like holding his arms and making sure that he is not like hitting himself and things like that. It looks almost similar to a seizure to a degree, but not quite as spastic. Like not full body being thrown, but
Just like a lot of tossing.
yeah, sort of.
If
Like
Kara sees this, she would attempt to help. I mean, if he's having a fit, thematically, I could use healing hands on him.
It's your call if you want to try that or not.
Sure, why not? Fucking,
Okay.
they're doing us a solid. I could try to help him out. I'll use that action.
Yeah, so Kengar would definitely see you approach, and you would lay your hands on him, and I assume or I see it as there's like a sort of glow under your palms, and yeah, as you kind of touch him and try and ease his pains, and you would notice that the thrashing doesn't change much. And Hengar kind of nods at you in an appreciation, but he does tell you, "I'm sorry, but he is not one who is currently ailing, as you would believe. These are his visions, his sights. It's, you could say maybe his brain is living through things, and his body, well, there's that muscle memory sometimes. You know how it goes."
I see. Quite the burden to live with.
He uses it to assist us as much as he can, and, well, apparently it's keeping his old body from going frail, according to him, so, I just make sure the old man doesn't hurt himself.
Noble.
He has importance to our tribe, and protects many of us with his sight, so I don't see it that way, just doing my part.
What is normal to some is not for others. So I can respect the intent that goes along with it.
Now, to me, it is just another day. Go take your rest, girl. I'm sure you'll need it far more than us.
Thank you, child.
He kind of is quizzical at that, like scratches his head because he definitely believes he's far older than you, looking to be in maybe his like late 30s, early 40s, but he just shrugs it off, continues to make sure the old man's not hurting himself.
And Kara will get up, stretch, and then go find a spot to rest.
Okay, cool. The rest of the night, like I said, they keep watch out, and there is a point where you would actually hear a bit of fighting, but nothing that you are like awoken
Alerted
for.
to.
Um,
Fred had a comment pop up in the chat window.
Yes. Perfect, Fred. So, once you're done cooking, you take a look at the gloves, and you would definitely be able to tell. So, are you doing like the thing where you're trying to see if you can attune to it or what they do? Like you're spending the hour for that or whatever.
Yeah, I don't want to attune to it, but I want to see what
You
they
just want to
do.
know what they do, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, un momento por favore. There you are. So you would believe. Basically, you start messing around with them during the hour. You start magically attuning, not attuning per se, but like understanding the magical power of them. and eventually you kind of slip them over your turtly hands, and you would find that they actually kind of reform to fit your hands no problem. You know, it kind of makes sense, magic items being what they are. But as soon as you do, you would feel like the kind of magics that you are used to um, being in control of are encasing your hands as well now in a way they didn't before. That would give you somewhere around a +2 bonus to trying to hit and hurt things with them, and is probably magical in terms of the damage by nature of the item. Um, but yeah, you think that's about it. Just feel a bit stronger, feel a bit more ready to hit things.
Is this the birth of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Could be.
Ah,
I would also tell you, as your magics, I guess, kind of touch this thing, you would also find it does not seem to require any sort of magical attunement per se. So this
that's good.
the general increase in strength that you're feeling just kind of happens, you know. So
Cool, because then I could potentially use them.
yeah. I mean, I think it was kind of obvious it was supposed to help a little certain someone, but
Yep.
I like Ninja Turtle. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh man, that would work with my symbiotic entity too.
Yeah.
That gives me a 1d6 on melee
Unarmed.
hits.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, I do think it's interesting as well, though, that Pluzak could potentially run forward with a sickle on his belt and punch someone in the face instead.
Yeah, I'm just not expecting it.
Because this is a +2, right? So at least it gives you another, like, it actually
Yeah.
helps you in this regard instead of the.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the moon sickle might as well. I don't remember anymore, but yeah. I just know your strength
The
is
sickle
low.
is just to represent his political affiliation.
Yeah, exactly.
fashion
God.
statement.
Live like nature. All right. But yes, okay. Besides that, like I said, nothing too much happens. So yeah, you would all awaken nice and long rested in the morning. Go back to Leif and long rest his
Long
ass. Where did I put you,
Don't
Leif?
forget the blessing of the morning, Lord.
Very good call. That is most certainly still in effect out here.
Yay.
You haven't. The only time you said it wasn't in effect was in an island of a literal god's domain.
Mm-hmm. Well, also Jinglong's domain, but
Did I stutter?
nice of you. Oh god. Temp HP to 10 on Leif. Not 100. 10, please. Thank you. Alrighty. Yeah. So you guys will start traveling once again. You would also, I guess, notice in the morning that there are a couple of tribal warriors that seem to be like skinning some or packing up some skins for Craig cats. So that might have been what you heard during the night, but otherwise you continue forward. Let's see, how far can you travel today?
But while we travel,
Ah,
you
look,
figure this out.
you guys will hit it.
Pluzak's gonna hold up the gloves to the group and say, "Does anybody care to attack with their fists?" A gift from the shattered frame.
I've done it before, but I wouldn't say it's my go-to reaction.
Leif would
You
kind of
know, I
look
have
at you
a
and hold
place
like,
to put all of that if you're not going to use it, but if you can't have a use for it, I'd rather you did.
I.e., do you want them? Because if not, I'll add it to my weapon collection.
Basically.
or
Yeah,
let's just
figure
let Pluzak trade him in at
Oh,
Mysteria
there's
if
that,
it ever
yeah.
pops up
That's
again.
actually a
Um,
great idea.
So,
And
yeah.
what's Leif say?
He just holds up a
Leif say?
flask in one hand and his greatsword in the other and shrugs his shoulders.
It's like, I've got a gun
Yeah.
and my father's sword.
Actually, you're right. No, he holds up a net in one hand and a gun in the other. Yeah. There it is.
Backwaters fishing.
If any, actually, you know what? I got it completely wrong. He holds up the flask and the greatsword. The Echo holds up the net and the gun.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's most spot on. All right.
And a fish.
But yes, so you guys will
Fishes in the
continue to
Uh,
saunter forward.
Out of curiosity, does the item have a name, or is it just the hand wraps of the hex?
I will give you the name just so that it's easier. I think they're wraps of unarmed power or something. Hold on. Shattered frame.
On prowlness.
Prowess. Yes, that's right. Wraps of unarmed
2.
prowess +2.
Oh, right, unarmed space considered magical for overcoming immunity. Blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it
They're
just
not.
means if
They're
I
not too
use
major.
them, I have an unarmed strike of +5,
Mhm.
which wouldn't be bad. But at the same time, it's they're in your hands. If you want to trade them in, trade them in.
Ninja Turtle. If anyone's punching with them, it should be Pluzak.
I
Honestly,
mean,
I like kind of
do you
like
have a
the
do you have a positive or negative strength? Because if you do, and you need to actually hit
or
something,
dexterity.
Dexterity
it's
only
only
if
a
you're
monk
monk.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Both are +0.
Yeah, you might honestly, you might as well hold on to it and just wear them.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah, I
they're
mean, it doesn't take anything away from you.
No, they just sit on your hands. They're wraps, right? So
Yeah, next time we are in Gemini's shop, you can just trade in for something better.
I wish to give you these. All of a sudden, Pluzak's hands disappear.
not what I meant.
Okay. Um.
Gave life and limb for us.
Okay. So I will
Yeah,
tell
I'll,
you.
I'll equip them.
Okay. Cool. As you guys try to continue forward, I'm not going to make you do any sort of survival rolls because you have this whole group around you that's very well versed in these sort of lands and they know where you're trying to go, so they're just going to lead you there. Um, they manage to kind of keep up their perimeter, but I would say, what are your passive insights as a party?
Ooh.
I mean,
Uh,
it doesn't suck, but it's not my best stat. I have a
15.
passive of 13.
Oh, insight.
Mhm.
11. No, sorry. That's investigation. English is hard. Passive insight 15.
Ah, okay, okay. How about you, Mace?
yeah, I mean, it's not even worth mentioning.
What, like an 8?
Probably.
Okay. Because I know you have like one of them's like an 8. I think it might be your
My
passive
passive
perception.
perception is 9, right?
Yeah.
And my passive insight cannot be any better. So,
Yeah. Okay. Um, so I would tell you, Kara, you start to notice a little bit of this. Pluzak, you most certainly do. But the perimeter, thank you, the perimeter tribesmen are kind of very antsy. Somewhere around halfway through the day, maybe three-quarters way through the day. They definitely are still keeping a lookout, but there's a lot of strange whispers being passed between them. Carry your passive perception will be enough for you to hear things kind of like them saying, this is odd or what's going on. But for the most part, Manir and Hengar kind of like keep them at peace, keep telling them to do their jobs, keep moving them forward. Um, yeah, that's about it. Unless anyone.
I mean, if they're saying something is odd, Kara would certainly wish to know what they find out of place.
Okay, how do you want to go about that?
Whichever scout is saying this is odd, I'd look and see what they're doing. Like if they're looking at a trail or if they're looking at a track or something, I would
Yeah.
go up and put a second set of eyes on it.
Your passive perception will be more than enough for you to tell that they are generally saying these sorts of things in between shifts or at moments where they have opportunity to be conversational. During their watches, and anyone that is on watch, you're noticing keeping pretty good swivel on their neck, looking at everything pretty even amount, keeping eyes on the horizon, all the stuff that you kind of follow in terms of survival etiquette. And you don't see anyone kind of hesitating on anything in particular or holding any sort of, like pointing towards any dangers or anything they think is potentially. There's just everyone's just kind of keeping heads on swivels, and that's about it. So if you go and actually talk to the guys while they're kind of on that chat, I guess someone would reply to that notion, like,
I would.
yeah. Hi. There's nothing. It's odd. There's nothing.
So there's no problem except that there's no problem.
There's no elk, there's no bunnies, there's nothing.
Kara would look to the guardsman, stick in Paris.
We will follow our training. If battle starts, we group up.
And she'll nod and just, your instincts are probably on point. Something is wrong.
He just shrugs his
He-
shoulders and he says, Mynheer will tell us.
Oh, goodbye.
Bye.
Sorry, Kim.
Kara would head back to the group and just, when she gets there, just, that ambush is probably going to be here, but before the end of the day.
You're saying that to your party, correct?
I mean, the core
Everybody in
group
the
that we're
vicinity.
gathered around. Yeah.
So you're intending to share that with Mynheer as well, is I guess a better word for it.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So he would just kind of be like, I was of the opinion that it would probably be at the waterfall, but good to know it might be earlier, honestly.
Your perimeter men are noticing oddities.
Oh, I'm aware. They have been telling us. There's nothing we can really do besides keep on watch for whatever it is that is coming.
I'm not saying that is anything you shouldn't be doing, but history has taught me well enough. The fight is almost upon us.
Thank you for the warning. I will make sure everyone is quite ready. And he like kind of whistles. They all turn to look at him, and he just taps like his hip twice where his quarterstaff is, and they all kind of make sure that their weapons are ready. You see them redoubling grips and things as they turn back around and get back to their patrols.
Yeah, that's all I would do. If anyone else wants to add, go for it.
Luzak's gonna crack his knuckles.
You know, it's really interesting because now that he has these hand wraps on, you all notice that the cracks are almost like movie quality. Like, it's perfectly fold and, like...
Are the wraps red, blue, orange, or purple?
Yeah, please, Zach, what color are they?
Oh man.
They're magic. They change to match
The
whatever
rat
Ninja
with the
Turtle you
blood
are.
of his enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they change as I use them. So
Ah.
each punch, the color changes as it's
Cool.
absorbing the pain of the enemy.
I was thinking that maybe it was because of, like, mushroom gas.
Yeah, I thought it was because of the LSD you made me take.
Yeah, exactly. As the enemy comes closer and you poison the shit out of them, they're just suddenly like, whoa, dude, why are your hands blurple?
It's just RGB.
Yeah, exactly.
As I
Slowly changing. The mushrooms as well, but only once you've been hit by the spores. Bluzak's actually like the most colorful in the group, but only under the influence of drugs. I love it. All right. Perfect. So, I need to do one thing. It was that. And then... oh no. What have you sent? Always. Amazing. Does it have pizza on its head too? Of course it does.
I think
And
so.
tacos? Yeah. That's just the perfect meme apparently.
Okay. Didn't realize I was a captar, but
No, you need to get yourself a cat familiar.
What is the hybrid between a centaur and a turtle?
Oh no.
I do not want to know what
I
abomination
do.
is going
I
to
want to
sprout from
know.
that.
I absolutely want to know. Oh,
Is
Blake
it
just made
just
it
a
home. He's
shelled
on his way.
horse person?
and where would the shell be on the centaur?
Is it on the
portal?
horseback or the person back?
I think it's just
Or-
inbuilt
Is
barding.
it on the butt of the horse or the top of the horse?
Yeah, I imagine it's something like an armadillo with sort of like
Oh, did I
laden
do
on
that
top of
wrong?
skin.
Joke's on us. It's the shape of a centaur, but the texture of a crocodile.
It's actually the human body part sticks up out through the shell. Right, so the shell kind of just goes down,
Mm-hmm.
and
And there's no
his
legs or
body
arms, just feet and hands.
very slow. Nah,
Yeah.
didn't get the quickness of the centaur.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Unless they're in water,
Yeah,
Then they become a speedboat.
they become Lapras.
Yeah.
Alrighty. We
I'm
move
just-
forward.
Yeah, I'm just doing time quick because Blake just texted he's going to be here in a minute, so the more I drag my feet,
I can't
the
believe it.
sooner he'll be here. So, and then that was that long rest. Okay, and then 12 is, and then okay. This fucking app. All right. Hey. He's in the roll 20.
yep, he's rolling 20.
He's rolling 20s. As usually Leif does. Oh, also, Chris, I realized something when I was editing through the Shattered Frame fight.
Mm-hmm.
Your deadliest weapon in this game is actually the edge of your shield. I'm not sure if you're aware of that.
No, I'm aware of that.
Okay. Okay. 'Cause
It crits the most out of
you've
everything.
done it to Mallow and his brother now.
Yeah, it is a crit magnet. The only problem is it's it's
On
just
the
my
hex.
unarmed strike.
So
So it's only a 3.
Yes.
Okay. So now that Blake is here, let's just get him caught up to speed a little. You guys continued after your last fight at the end of last session, and another couple hours of travel. You came across some people. Basically, party tried to hide from them. You and Mace were seen. They called out and told you they were there to help you. They are part of the Elk tribe of the Reghed Nomads, and one of them had dreams, prophetic dreams, that you guys were going to be ambushed by other groups of the tribes, specifically the Tiger tribe, and they are there to help you. They've currently been guiding you guys across your journey after you guys took another long rest, so you should be all topped up on all your abilities and everything, and HP and all that. And so yeah, you have a whole bunch of friends with you now. So don't get scared by them immediately.
Nice.
You
Capiche?
also turned down the chance to wear fighting wraps.
Yeah, some punchy gloves.
No.
We gave them to Pluzak instead, so he could potentially be a Ninja Turtle.
Nice. I would allow that.
We did decide that you would have also said no by holding up a flask in one hand, a greatsword in another, and then your Echo would hold up a net in one hand and the rifle. So, just 4 full
Yeah.
months.
Nice.
Got,
I like
got,
it.
got your setup. All right. But yes, okay, perfect. So with all that being said, why don't you all put your sails pretty much anywhere as long as you're in line with Valine and the tribe and all that.
Oh. The area.
Sorry, down south if you need to zoom out,
Yes,
probably.
Ewoks.
The Ewoks, yes.
They're elks.
The elk walks. Oh, is she talking to us? Let me be over here. Nice.
Okay. Cool. All right. So as you guys approach, Kara, you would know that you're probably, judging by how much the wall of this glacial wall of the like waterfall and iceberg is towering in front of you. You think you're probably like a mile, half a mile, somewhere around there from the actual place that you guys are trying to go. And there's just this area that kind of naturally narrows you believe that it might just be something of a riverbed of old, um, and you would notice that the elk tribe that's with you has finally kind of started to group up as you guys enter through here, and Manir kind of basically tells you all, I would imagine if I was going to stage an ambush, something like this would work wonders. And I would point out to you that on both sides of you are definitely some icy walls that would be very difficult to climb. So, very much believe you can just continue forward, and that's about it.
Tell me what you are the tiger tribes folk. Are they akin to using bow and arrow, or do they like to get close?
They will more likely fight in person, like us. I can't say for certain. I'm not sure who they will bring, because it might be more than just the tiger tribe.
I have nothing else to continue with at this point. I'm thinking about what to do.
Mhm.
Oh, new day. I have to roll. 1 sec.
I mean, if we're thinking it's a ambush spot, then I'm going to still take my sickle out.
Okay.
Alright, well, do you guys think it's worthwhile for me to fly up the cliff sides and see if there's anything there, or do we want to just walk forward and go boldly into a trap?
It would be worthwhile to have an aerial view, I think.
And in that case, I will fly up. Are we restricted to movement, or can I do a direct
Yeah,
descent to whatever altitude?
Let's restrict the movement for now, just to make things a little easier for me. So it will take you, a couple turns to fly about 100 feet up or whatever. I assume you're dashing.
If I dash action, I can move 60 feet.
Yeah, so 2 turns, right?
So, yeah.
Yeah. So if there's anything the rest of you want to do, I would say that for most part, the tribesfolk are going to start moving forward. Those of you who are integrated within their ranks are going to probably get grabbed here because I'm just grabbing the group. So.
So,
Oh, maybe not.
if you want to wait a second,
Yes, go ahead.
Sure.
I would like to start casting hallucinatory terrain.
Oh.
Okay.
Make a lava field.
And so, right, we got cliffs on both sides of us. And if let me post this in chat.
Mhm.
Wrong button. Right button. Okay. So it's 150-foot cube, right? So that means it would go up 150 feet as well. So I want to like cast it like 5 feet off the ground in front of us. And I want us to walk underneath the terrain so it looks like the same terrain that's there, but they can't see us.
Okay, that's cool.
Does
Then
that
I
make
won't fly
sense?
up. I get what you're saying. You're basically just putting a smoke screen overhead that looks like the regular terrain.
Yeah, I'm putting like
Interesting,
a
okay.
picture in front of the camera so that we could do whatever we want, and it still looks like the background behind us.
Okay. And your intention is to do this above you.
Yeah, so we're walking underneath
Yeah.
it.
So we'll say
right?
like it's at 10 feet in the air or something like that, effectively.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I will
don't
consequently
see
not
any
be
reason
flying
why
above
not.
this.
Yeah. I don't see any reason why not. We can even say, I mean, so you realistically, my concept was you guys probably had been walking down this for a little bit, enough so that we can say you might have been able to start prepping this with that concept in mind already. So if you want to like cast it while the party's here, you guys can then start moving forward. That way we don't have to waste the 10 minutes now, or like kill the 10 minutes now,
Okay.
I should say.
Right.
Yeah. If there is anything that the party would want to do with that 10 minutes, I won't take it away from you. But otherwise, we could just let Pluzak cast this.
Cover him, I guess. I mean, if that's a pretty good idea, I wouldn't want to impede. Maybe just stay on watch until it's done.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
I got to use the spell at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I wish I'd known you'd had it sooner. I would have. There are many more situations that would have been great.
Yeah, I
So
was,
what time of
It
day
might
is it
it
right
might be
now,
something he
actually?
only got recently because you guys just got the
no,
level 9, right? Level because this is a level 4 spell. I didn't know. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. All right. So can this
Oh,
move with
do
you?
then what time of day is it?
I guess make me your 150-foot cube, my dude.
Okay.
Uh, time of day, Claw. It is late night time. You guys were nearing the end of your day of travel as you approached the wall.
Okay.
Somewhere around 9 or 10 p.m. you would think.
So I guess then somewhere in between the casting of the hallucinatory terrain,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I would like to sorry, uh, go up to uh, you know what? Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. I'll go up to Leif,
You ready, Layford?
and
Your moment is now.
yes, the moment is now. Yeah, well, I'll just basically extend my hand to him and see if he'll take it.
Leif would be very confused at first. Uh,
I say
there's
nothing.
there's no alcohol in his hand whatsoever, right? So he doesn't understand what's happening. He'll look like the head cocked sideways, right? And then take his hand. Yeah, he'd do that. Yeah, you about it.
Okay. I will be casting Warding Bond on him.
Okay, Pluzak. Very cool.
Now I can't move it, but
That is huge.
I should be able to. Do you need a? Need
I
to
was
move
just
it?
gonna move it down to 10 feet to us.
Sometimes if you zoom really close into the line, it'll let you click it, and then you can zoom out and move it a little easier. Other times you have to just keep it close. So 10 feet down, you said?
Got it. I got it. I got it. I got
Oh,
it.
okay, sorry. I'll let it go then.
There we go.
Cool. Okay. Okay. Oh, did I? Hold on a sec. I just realized something. Oh, no. Okay, cool. All right. So, you got your illusion. All of you would see the kind of shimmer of Pluzak's magic as he gets that cast. Mace, you and Leif would definitely have that warding bond activate. Move you down next to him, just so that you're actually there on the map. Let me put a little something on you both. Castle. And castle. Alright. Yeah. And we'll also do this for you guys. Let's go to your auras, Mace. And we'll put your second aura visible so he can know how close he can be to you. Make things easier for all of us. So Leif, if you're in the yellow circle, right?
Oh shit.
Right.
Okay.
60 feet, yeah.
So I get a +1 to my AC and saving throws.
As long as you're close to him.
As well as resistance to all damage. I also take half the damage you take,
Oh, is it
but
this one?
that's kind of the caveat.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Now, do you take the damage my Echo takes?
Echoes don't
Nope,
take
only you.
damage. If they're damaged, they disappear, right? So,
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, got that going for you. But yes. So I guess at this point I would ask, you guys have the magic up? You want to just start moving forward?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay. So the tribesmen can only move at 30 feet per turn. Should I presume you guys are going to try and stick with them?
Yep. At least I am.
Yes.
So let me try and grab all of my boys here without getting all of you boys. Did I do it? Did I do it, Daddy? Did I miss one? I missed one. Got him now. Haha. Okay. So you guys can just move yourselves wherever you want in your biome.
Keep position
pace.
with where I was.
Okay. As they start to walk under your magic, Pluzak, you would notice a lot of these tribesmen kind of looking up in wonder, very impressed. You know, definitely not used to this level of magic, for sure. But, I guess another 30 we go. Mace, you keeping up with the group, or are you ready to run?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna. I was considering it.
Mace is like, I'm out.
No,
Fuck this, I'm done.
no, I'll definitely keep up with
Fuck this
everyone.
shit, I'm out. Very cool. Okay. And then, how about you, Leif? You hanging back?
No, I move with.
You move with. Okay. All right. So, I would say then, the end of the movement would be here. As the party moves forward, please go ahead and position yourselves. But I will tell you, it's actually about the point that half your group has crossed. Here, you would all hear the crunch and rumble of snow. So basically, before you, the Reghed Glacier raises hundreds of feet into the sky, right? Like I said, the foot of the glacier is about a half mile away past this point straight ahead of you. And suddenly, nearly 24 figures burst out of the snow 60 feet or so in front of you. They are spaced roughly 10 feet apart, and they are advancing relatively rapidly in a line. So at this point, we will need to roll initiative.
Oh damn!
Oh.
Get it. Get it.
Well, so Fred,
If you,
I did
remember,
mention
if
at
you
one
roll
point,
high, I roll low.
You're
I
a
also
fighter
did mention at
tonight.
one point I'm more than happy to try and do the switch of initiative if you guys want. Nope, nope, put it on the wrong screen.
Just means I have to think of what I want to do quickly.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so I just need to do a couple things quick. I have quite a number of initiatives I have to prepare here. Okay. So Pluzak, you are the first.
Okay.
So what would you like to do?
Gonna move. 30 feet is here. Gonna move here. I'm gonna shout out Tiger Clan. You do not need to do this. You can be freed from your bonds of the Frostmaiden if you allow us to pass, as she will die by our hands.
So the one that's next to the tiger. Let me do this. Differentiate a little. One sec. They would basically start to cackle as she basically just looks at you with derision and informs you, "The Frostmaiden grants us many blessings, and one of our favorite is slaughter. We do this out of enjoyment, and because it gives us everything you have, which makes it easier for us to live. You will die today, as will all the Elk Tribe members behind you. It'll be good to finally kill you off, Mynheer." And he just kind of like shakes his staff at her.
You will get neither of those pleasures today.
Prove it.
I am going to cast sanctuary on myself,
Oh,
Where's your
and
list? Fuck.
I'm going to.
I'll do it on her turn. That's fine.
Oh, how far away am I? 30 feet. Okay. Going to move as a dash action. 10, 20, 30. No, 5, 10, 15, 20. To there.
Mm-hmm.
The
And
Ninja Turtle comes
that
forward.
is
They think he's going for the sickle, and he punches them in the face.
that is my turn.
Okay.
So anybody that attacks me will have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Absolutely.
Put a little icon on me.
I would clarify. Well, it will be fine. You're good. Let me just. I'm doing something with my characters quick. I'll lean up here. Oh, no, over here. Okay. Yeah, that'll make my life a lot easier. Okay. So after that, it is your turn, Mace.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I think I'll move to here. Well, he's got the. Would I know that he has that spell on him?
It doesn't have any sort of visual effect, right?
Not really. You know it cast something.
Yeah, you definitely would have heard him verbal somaticing, right? Seen
Yeah,
his
sure, okay.
hands, listened to him, all that. Like,
And just so you know, I do have the sickle in my hand.
yeah, no worries.
Okay. Yeah, all right. In that case, I will move along with. Wait, can't move that far, right? So, yeah,
Yeah, I think Valine was technically on your horse, so.
yeah. So, I'll move up to here, and I'll hold an action to melee attack whatever gets closest to me. Hostile enemy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, absolutely. So at that point, it is actually the turn of the tribesmen to your north.
Mm-hmm.
So their queen would simply giggle almost to herself, turn to her men, get them! And they would start to surge forward. She's going to hold herself back for now, but the groups that are ahead of you. What's going on there? Let's do it this way. Mace, these four would quickly come and surround you. If you want to roll
Mm-hmm.
your attacks, go ahead and choose ones. It's not really. I mean, choose. Tell me whichever one you wanna hit. But
I mean, I guess I'll hit the furthermost one, like the top one.
mhm. These guys are gonna surround you, Pluzak, and then the others will start to move in as well. Go ahead and
And
roll. So the one
do
that's furthest below you, Mace, or farthest above you? I'm sorry.
furthest above me. So since it's just one attack, I'll do a booming blade.
Starting to circle. Definitely hits. So the one. Sorry, tell me one more time because I lost track. Which one are you hitting?
Top one, top one.
Top one. Cool. He's gonna get outright ganked. I didn't mean to delete him. We will copy and paste and put an X on him. Okay. Yes. So he gets hit, Gets ganked. At this point, though, I need grapple checks from you and Pluzak.
Oh.
Okay. That is athletics or acrobatics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess we'll try this one. They're the same. Not bad.
Okay, you two, please, Mace. Okay, so Pluzak, I will tell you, you are currently grappled. I need you to do another check, please.
Okay.
And I just need to check.
I'm assuming they've all passed their wisdom saves.
They don't need to. They're not currently trying to harm you if you reread the spell. It's not an attack they're doing, they're just grappling you. They're trying to hold you down and restrain you. They will have to do the wisdom save
Okay.
anytime someone tries to hurt you. Yes.
What's the other save I'm do?
The restrain. It was just the first one was a grapple, now the next one is trying to
Oh,
restrain
okay.
you. Yeah.
Even better.
Ooh, beautiful. Yeah, okay. So you're currently restrained. How about you, Mace? How you holding up? I need some rolls from you. Did I lose you, Claw? I can't see if he's muted. No. Claw?
Yeah, sorry.
You're good.
Um,
Just grapple check.
I was just shoveling food into my mouth.
Oh, you're good, man. Sorry for the distraction.
Yeah, grapple check. Yeah.
Let me check them against you. 23 is pretty high. Let's see if they can manage. Okay, third one will be able to grapple you. I need another grapple check now.
Oh.
Ooh,
Okay.
ooh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Yes, so you are also restrained.
Okay.
Okay, so the two of you are just currently basically being held down. I would tell the rest of the group, very much you would believe, like you can see that there are two, here, we will do this. One and... Oh, I'm sorry, Mace, I miscounted. You are only grappled. You are not fully restrained.
Oh,
I could not have done a fourth. So the last guy couldn't have held on to you tighter.
Cool. Yeah.
So Pluzak, it was the first one for you, and the third one for you. So you guys basically just see that there are ones piling on top of Mace and Pluzak, or at least trying to hold them down as much as possible.
The ones with the nets are the ones that are doing the
Yes,
grappling. Yeah,
exactly.
okay.
That's the intention. Yeah. So you guys at least can try and keep some track, and then it will be Leif's turn.
Nice. Okay. We're gonna shoot up here. Yeah. Two down, and then that should give me enough. Yeah. Then we'll have a Lafette come over to here and attack this one in between Mace and myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have mentioned it's nothing major. Before the end of, or right at the start of Leif's turn, I should say, the one next to the tiger let out a very loud whistle. That's just
Lovely.
That's just a key for some later.
Lovely.
But
All right.
please continue to swing away as you will.
This guy. 24
Yep, that'll hit.
for 12.
Okay. It was that. Okay, so he's hurt. For
Yeah,
sure.
We'll get him again. We'll just crit him real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that's enough. I don't need to do the whole.
That is correct. This one will
But
be
just
dead.
to make sure, another 6 on it.
Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. Yes, so that one is dead.
And then I'm just going to move, because he hasn't moved yet, my echo. Is there enough to... Yeah. Oh yeah, I got That's so much. Oh. Yeah. We're gonna scoot all the way around to here.
Okay.
Yep. I'm good there.
Alrighty. It is Valine's turn next. Let me check her list again. She's just going to hold up a wand and expend a charge on it. And it's... Okay. So you would watch 3 magic missiles speed out towards this guy here, and just kind of slap him in the face a little. Does some damage, not enough to necessarily kill him. And she'll just look back over to the rest of the party and be like, "I'll try and do what I can from the back line."
Please stay safe, Feline.
"I'll try. I don't want to die. Turtle Man keeps looking at me weird."
Yeah. Bluzak just looks behind him.
At this point as well, the other tribe here is going to start trying to spread out a little. So those guys will go over there. And just put these guys here. But realistically, this one would probably be closer over to here. This one would get to there. We'll put this guy here. See what they can do to help. Munir will also drop back line to here, and he will storm forward. He's going to... just put himself up the other side of his crew here. You would notice that for the most part, it looks like Hengar is looking towards the saber-toothed tiger and the person next to it, almost as if he's going to, try and flank up that way. And let me do some rolls for them. No, these two. Send them up this way. That's fine. Okay. So Mace, the one that's next to you, or sorry, Pluzak, the one that's next to you here, gets ganged up on enough to die. But that's currently it. That's what the ones that are around it kind of do. The others are just going to keep charging. They don't have range in that way. Let me look at you, please. Where are you? You would all notice that Munir kind of casts some sort of magic spell on his quarterstaff. It looks similar to something Pluzak used to do. But besides that, he just kind of stands there ready to guard Valine, it looks like. And that's pretty much going to be everything for them. So, flip that. Flip that. Kara.
Kara just starts to saunter towards the group over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I will giant smite as I get close and start throwing people.
Okay. So what are you rolling?
I'll stick to the spear for now. Turn that on, and first attack. Gonna do 13 damage to the one above me.
Okay. Not quite dead.
And I'll do a second attack. to the same target.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Absolutely.
And that's going to be 11 damage.
Yep. So that one will be enough to kill him. Okay. Anything else?
A bonus action to change size. 2 attacks, movement. Yeah, that's me.
All right. It is at this point you guys would all notice a very significant rumble seems to be emanating from the south. Nothing quite in view immediately, but it is quite apparent something is coming. Pluzak, it's your turn.
My turn?
Yes, you're still restrained, so you can try and free yourself or do whatever.
I'm gonna do shell defense.
Okay. So you're just withdrawing?
I'm gonna withdraw into my shell.
Okay, so they're still going to be restraining you in the sense that they are just like,
Yeah,
Holding the
there's
I-
still
shell down.
two of them
all
kind of
of
piled
those-
on top of you, but yeah,
Yeah, all of those negatives happen when I'm in shell defense anyway.
Yeah.
So,
might as well.
let me post that for you. So I have +4 for my AC as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you're up like mace levels. You're at what, 21?
Let's see here. Additional here. 4. Yes, 21.
The only
no.
action you can take is to emerge is so funny.
As a bonus action.
Yeah. So you're just
So,
gonna shell up and be defensive, huh?
Yep.
Alrighty. I think that's fair.
Welcome to Pound Town.
Yeah. Alright, Mace, your turn. You're still grappled.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I'll try to get rid of the guy grappling me.
Okay, so you're swinging at him or you're trying to undo the grapple?
No, I'm swinging at him.
Okay, so go for it.
So there's 1
Okay, sure. Definitely hits.
and 2.
Yep, and he's dead on... Okay. So we can get rid of your net. Alrighty.
And I'll move over here to try and help lose that. I'm happy to take the opportunity attack.
Okay. Yeah, he'll definitely swing it. Let's see what can be managed. Nope, not quite hitting you. Alrighty. So, after you, it is going to be their turn again. So the ones around Kara are definitely going to close in on her. Kara, I will need grapple check from you. Pluzak's free one. And so this one's gonna...
Fred, question for you. Is Sanctuary a concentration spell?
I don't think so. But I can't cast any other spells, otherwise I lose it.
Leif, I need
Any
grapple
other
check
spells
from
or any
you
aggressive spells?
and your echo. And then...
Affects an enemy creature.
Athletics or acrobatics, right?
Would you mind
yes.
casting Enlarge on
Okay.
me so they have a harder time doing things?
10. He has to touch you, I believe.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right.
I just
And
did
I'm
that
in,
roll.
I'm in my
roll
shell,
2.
so I can't do it anymore.
Okay.
No.
Just a thought.
I can
Actually, I'm just
cast
gonna move
enlarge
this
on
guy over.
myself.
And then...
You could.
And also, it's 30-foot range, but I'm in my shell, so I can't.
Oh, it is 30-foot range. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you said they tried to grapple me. I have to roll
Yeah, I need a
against
grapple check from you, and you grapple check from Leif and his echo.
Oh, I just my bad. I did advantage just to roll 2, but
These guys.
So-
I mean, I guess that works, right?
Yeah, I can just use the two different ones. That's fine.
I don't have to.
No,
do
you're
it,
good.
though.
You're good, man. So
It was an advantage still, and I was like, oh well, we'll just there's both of
absolutely.
them. 16 would have
So,
been myself. I would have rolled myself
I
first.
have a lot of rolls I need to do quick. One sec. Okay, Kara, you are going to be grappled by the second one, trying to grapple you.
Okay.
And I need another number to see if another one can try and restrain you.
Did not have advantage. Hang on a sec.
You know what? These guys are actually going to have moved a little bit further south.
18 for the second one, because I forgot to click the advantage button.
Have them take on those guys. 18 for the second one. Okay, so they have 2 more tries. 17. Nope. Nope. Okay. 2 17s. That's funny. So Kara, you are only currently grappled. One of them is basically just like wrapping itself around your torso, I guess, holding your legs still so you can't move. It's going to.
It's like this is the dream of my life.
Yeah, right. Keeps burying his face in your midriff. If only it wasn't armor. So Leif,
Can
you
become
are
clothing for a
those
giant
2.
woman.
Let me. Those 2. Okay, so 1 and. Okay, 1 and 1. And. Okay, so. How are you splitting the numbers, Leif? Did you want the
16,
16 on you and the.
Yeah, 16 would have been myself. That's
Okay.
how I would have rolled it.
So
yeah.
then you yourself are currently grappled.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna try and with both numbers pick and choose who gets what.
No, you're totally good. Totally good. Just figured I'd ask first
Yeah.
because I knew which one was for which. Okay. So I think that's what most of them can do. These ones down here are going to attack the others. That's 2 rolls. Oh, actually, that's more than that. 1 and that one. Yes. Okay. So that is there. Okay. And then Bluzak's still trapped. Yeah, I think that's all their turns. Okay. So Leif. You yourself are grappled. The Echoes not so much.
Well, I will. I'll attack this guy immediately next to my echo. I'm gonna re-roll this 10 for a 10.
Okay. So you're attacking the one next to the Echo, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So he's got 10 on him. Absolutely.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Mhm.
Okay, or not.
Nope, that still hits. You're good.
Oh my god. For 13.
Yeah. So this one's dead.
And then I'm going to unleash so that way I can come down. Click this. Yeah. That way I can move down here and attack this one underneath me.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the better move would be to come here. Yeah.
Okay.
And then back to this. 16
Mm-hmm.
for 12.
Yep. So he'll still be holding on to you, but he's definitely looking hurt.
And that's all. That's all I have right now.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So let me add that. Okay. Beautiful. So Boline's up next. She sees what you're doing, Leif, or at least what your Echo's doing. Wants to help, so she's going to shoot some magic missiles at that guy as well. See if she can finish him off. Yeah, that should be. Yeah, more than
Hey,
enough. Actually,
shoot those missiles.
I had to remember if it's in. It's a +1 per missile or total. It's per missile, right? So it's even more. So yeah, this guy's definitely dead. So that one goes. Leif is no longer grappled. Or Leif proper. Voline is done. All of the yellows can go now. So this one will move here and try and help you, Kara. This group is going to start kind of fighting over here. And the others will continue to help here where they can. 30. He starts to challenge the leader of the Tiger Tribe to a duel. But can't quite get close enough to attack on this turn. I actually forgot to move her and the tiger, but that's on me, so that happens. That's happen next turn. Otherwise, I think that's. I need to do a couple attack rolls, and then that'll be it. Okay, so that's 1 there, and it would be 2 there. So that's. Okay. So you would watch the kind of tussle to the south over here as these two guys are both get like stabbed once each with spears. For Pluzak, I need to roll for near you as well. One of the two near you, the one to the north, will also get stabbed once. Cool. Alright, so with that, that is their turn. And it should be Kara. Yes.
Which?
The
Let's
net one.
see. Yeah, I know. My little icon was over it, so I couldn't see that. So I'm going to attack the one that is restraining me. But I'm going to first bonus action Hunter's Mark him to get a little bit more oomph out of the fight.
Okay.
So let me turn that on real quick. There's my little... Where's that symbol? It used to be very easy to recognize. Ah, there it is. Alright, so first attack.
That'll hit.
18 damage.
Yep, and that'll be enough for him to die. So you are no longer grappled at a minimum.
And let's see. I will go for the one to my right. I can't transfer the Hunter's Mark because I just activated it, so I can't put that on him, so I gotta turn that off. And hit the one on my right. That's a hit?
Yep. Oh yeah. Leif hit with a 13.
I have not been paying attention to the numbers.
Okay, so that will not
I don't
outright
know what
kill
the
it, though.
numbers. Okay, that's gonna be me.
Just a heads up, apparently you had an enlarge in...
Oh, did I click that instead of Giant's Might?
You might have. I'll still, I mean, as a 3. I'll take the 3, it's still average for Giant's Might.
Yeah,
right?
that's
But
fine.
I just wanted to let you know that you had that toggle on. I just kind of noticed.
But I didn't have Giant's Might, so it evens out in the long.
Yeah,
If
totally.
anything, I did.
Like I said, I'm
if
taking the
anything, I
damage,
did less damage. So.
Well, you had more potential for damage. The guy was dead either way, so it didn't really matter. I feel like I just wanted to let you know so that you at least knew which toggles were where.
Yep.
But so you're good. Any movement or anything?
I'm surrounded, so.
Yeah.
Nah.
Alrighty.
I'm where I'm supposed to be.
So at this point, the rumbling that you've heard has definitely grown significantly louder.
Avalanche.
And not quite an avalanche.
No.
So if you guys want to turn your eyes towards the south end of the screen, it would be lots
Jesus.
and lots of footsteps.
I
An
can't.
army, some might say.
He's come to kill us.
I would tell you that you don't need much passive insight to know that if you're currently being surrounded to be held and there is a group incoming, 2 + 2 can equal 4. I wish you the best.
There is a small voice in the back of Kara's mind. So it's an even fight.
Yeah, keep paying attention to that voice. So a couple of them are gonna finally start to move a little. Oh, I'm doing clicking wrong. Un momento. I'm doing clicking very wrong. Jesus Christ me. Half speed on them. But yeah. And Pluzak.
Staying where I am.
Shelling up. Alrighty. Mace.
Okay. Gonna be interesting. Well, what was the hallucinatory terrain again?
What was the what?
Hallucinatory
Hallucinatory
terrain?
terrain.
Ah, yes. It's
10
the
feet above us.
yeah
Thinking that we were going to get attacked from
from
the
above.
from
Yeah.
the cliff.
Sorry.
Ah, okay. So in this case, it doesn't.
It was
factor,
such a
okay.
cool idea, and I felt so bad because I'm like, he doesn't know that they're in the snow ahead of them.
No, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, as soon as you said they came out of the snow, it's like, well, that
Yeah,
sucks.
that sucks. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I thought it was a really cool idea.
I imagine.
We all-
I mean, did they
all
get
did.
just? Did they get spawned by the snow? Is that sort of like
They
how
had
we're
covered
rationalizing
themselves
this?
essentially. Yeah, they were
Ah,
laying
so
in
they were
wait.
waiting for us. Gotcha.
Yes, yes. So,
Uh-huh. Okay.
you know what? Take a second to think. I'm going to give the dogs their bones and stuff quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's fine. So, what are the current thoughts?
So we got to turn everybody against the people to the south.
They are on the same side.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
So we need to. Oh, we're fucking gonna die.
We need to get the fuck out of here. Is what we need to do.
Grab Valine and send her forward. Give the elk tribe the operation to abandon ship and take
She does
as
have
many
my horse, so she can like get quite a bit away.
and tell the elk tribe that their service is done and they could run to the hills, and if they wanted to, they should start climbing now.
So, here's the thing.
Luzak
Obviously,
doesn't
they're
know
all gonna
anything that's
chase
going
us.
on.
Obviously, we're currently horribly outnumbered and outmaneuvered. That said, do you think it would be plausible to just execute their leader and make a run for it?
Sure.
You know, I do have my arrows of Tiny Hut, so we could use that as a sort of safe haven here and there. I do not know just how far we are from the waterfall itself. So that's why I'm not sure if we can even make a run for it.
Well, I mean, even if we did, they're still going to be behind us.
Well, yeah, but I'm assuming Lean can do whatever the fuck she needs to do there and like open the entrance to where we need to go, and we can figure out a way to seal it somehow. I don't know.
And knock it out.
Well, yeah, but by the time we get
It's
out,
like a one way in, one way out.
Look, we
Well, yeah,
Indiana
but we can
Jones this
funnel
shit.
them.
It's fine. There's always another way out.
there's that, and also we can funnel them. Worst case scenario.
I think you guys are being a bunch of
Pussies.
yeah, I think we should fight them.
All right.
Okay, in that case, I will not.
I mean,
know,
you could do what you want. I'm just convince me why we run. Change my mind.
Well,
You
you
don't
are
get to
surrounded
you
by
don't get
burly
to
men.
resurrect Valine if you stay.
There you go.
But you know what I get to do if I pop out of this shell? Every medium-sized creature that dies next to me. Boom, zombie. Boom, zombie. Boom, zombie.
Do they need to be alive to cast?
They were.
No. You need to be alive to cast. That's what I'm saying.
So I can create 5 zombies
You can
Yeah,
have
you
up
got
to
turns.
5.
in 5 turns. Yeah.
Oh, in 5 turns.
Do you have that many spell slots?
No, it's a character feat trait.
Oh shit! Nice.
If the animate zombies is a 1-minute spell, so that's
well,
not gonna happen to work.
Blake, what you thinking on the matter?
I think we're all gonna fucking die. But I mean,
Kind of turns you on.
yeah. I mean, I'm going to battle this erect. I don't know how to funnel them. I mean, I can start shooting at them with laser rifles. Also, I might have an extra one here or there if we need.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we got options.
here we go.
Yeah. So I think once Rick comes back, I'm gonna ask him how far we are from the waterfall, and then just make a run for it and try to execute their leader. Unless Pluzak would prefer to be freed first.
You just have to tell me what's going on because I'm in my shell. I can't see what's coming.
Right. Okay. So I'll make Pluzak aware of the situation and let him decide whether he needs help to. Well, he does have help. It's just a little more time-consuming help.
Them dudes with the flashlight faces. Those are the ones that blind you if you look at them, aren't they?
They also
Uh,
project cold laser beams, essentially.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're Mr. Freeze.
Nice.
The Yetis do cold, cone of cold, and emit cold, right?
I think it
Uh,
depends on the type of Yeti, but you are correct.
Yeah.
The trolls give you the cold shoulder.
The trolls don't die.
Right.
I mean, they do
Trolls.
die, but you gotta hit them
Yeah,
with fire.
fight them with fire, or the chilling touch, chill touch, which Valine has.
Alrighty, I am back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Oh, and hello, Sarah. I don't know when you snuck in. Alright.
About a minute or
Good,
two
is that
ago.
anything?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, first thing is, how far away are we from the waterfall?
So you are about a half a mile, I think it was. I can
Oh,
tell
so
you.
there's no way we're making a run for it. Okay.
I would tell you actually, you believe you could make a run for it in the sense of,
Getting there.
yeah. So there's
It's gonna
some
take
degree
time to
to which you
open
guys
it
are
up.
not super sure what's going to happen once you get there, right? But in terms of reaching that cliff, I mean, most of you are pretty fast. Valine's on the horse still.
Mm-hmm.
Creatures are coming. If you think you can make it to the edge of the screen and keep going, that's totally a viable option.
Okay.
Things are just going to be chasing you, right?
So,
You got 3 turns.
I'm gonna first talk to
Fred.
Pluzak and tell him essentially, hey, we've got a extra company. We're gonna have to book it or face the music. So,
So my
do you need help
plan
getting out of
isn't
here?
going to work.
Great. Okay. Uh, if he feels confident, I have
He said isn't, I
faith
think.
in his resurrection abilities.
Uh-oh.
Maybe he'll do some Jesusing. Who knows?
Oh, gosh.
So what
I don't
I'm
have
going
water
to
walk.
do? You what?
He doesn't
I
have
don't have
water
water
walk.
walk.
Yeah.
But you could.
Yeah, I guess eventually.
How high is water walk? Anyways, never mind. Oh, besides the point. Uh, yeah. So I think what I am going to do is move over to this. Well, actually, I'm gonna yell back, and I'm gonna tell Valine and Mia. What was it?
Menir?
Mjolnir?
Yeah.
Manir.
Yeah.
Mjolnir, yeah. Uh, that we need to get out of here, otherwise, Orl's creatures will overrun us. Uh, and I'm going to go over to here. And I'm gonna hope that potentially eliminating their leader is
You gonna one shot him?
I don't
He
think I
has the
can one-shot
potential
them.
to if he crits.
I mean,
If
honestly,
I
it's
crit,
Mace. He can get close. I think. I don't know. We'll
if
see.
I crit, maybe I can get close, but even then.
We'll find out.
So I'm gonna call
At
it
this point,
now.
he's taking the challenge. Apparently.
Yeah, well,
Challenge accepted.
uh, uh,
Oh god.
I'm hoping to at the very least be able to scatter their forces.
Absolutely.
But yeah. Uh, so I'm just gonna call it now and set precedent for the future. Uh, I am planning. Actually, I don't think that that's something I can do. But
I mean, we can
for
talk
this
about it.
round, at
What's
the
the
very
concept?
least, if I
Yeah.
crit, I'm intending to smite.
Absolutely. No. Okay, that makes sense. I see what you're saying. Yeah, we'll go on a like a round by round basis, of course, but
Yeah.
I think that's fine to say. That's your intention.
Either way. Yes. So.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we're 9. We're gonna.
Are you aiming
Assuming we
specifically
survive
for
this, we're
her or
gonna.
the tiger or one and one? What's the plan?
I'm pretty sure I can nuke the tiger, but I don't think the tiger is the issue.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to nuke
Famous
her.
last words. I mean,
Yeah, we've faced yetis. I think we can handle a tiger.
Speaking of, if you look down south.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh god.
Um,
Go for it, man.
yeah, let's try that. I will cast this spell hex on her.
Okay.
Bonus action. So that's not.
You're talking about
Yeah.
your class hex or the
No,
spell
the
hex?
spell hex.
Cool. Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to hit her. Ability it ultimately doesn't matter. I'm gonna choose wisdom, I guess.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit her twice, or try to.
Mhm.
First one. That's probably a nope.
No, that'll hit her.
Oh, great. And the second one. Okay. I mean, average
So
but short.
26 total. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Yes. And
Okay.
I'll move over to here with my last 5 feet.
Alrighty.
And I think that'll end my turn.
Cool. Good turn for sure. So it's their tribe's turn now. Let me see. How do they want to move? Those two are still going to try and hold down Pluzak. Those two have that busy. So let's see. 10, 30. He really can't move. Okay. So those guys all stay. This one, that one, this one. He can make it here. He can make it here. We'll do it this way and this way. Makes the most sense, I think. So I need Kara grapple check. I need Leif and Leif Echo grapple check. And then I'll do background rolls. For you, Mace.
At 20.
Beautiful. Okay, so unless they crit, well, even then I don't think they can grab you, so you're probably pretty immune on that in this turn. I will see what I want to do with their action economy with that in mind, but give me a minute. Mace, I'm going to handle you so we can get the tiger and the other lady out of the way. She can do... there's that, okay. And... Okay. So one... Brain, please let me math. 21 does not hit you, Mace. That one most certainly will. Okay. So that second swing will hit you with a great axe that she's wielding for 9 damage. She's going to, as she raises this blow above her head, though, she feels confident about the strike and imbues it with a blessing of Arl. You would definitely recognize the chill, as it used to also kind of imbue your form, you know.
Right.
So that's going to be another dice roll. 1 sec. It's of course going to be halved for you, considering you are resistant still.
So she's hitting me with something?
So as she's hitting you with the axe, she's basically like begging for Arl's blessing and doing some cold damage with it as well. So it's 7 cold damage total. Have it to 3. So it's just that on top of the 9.
Total, like overall? Okay.
So no, sorry. It was the 9 from the slashing damage of the great axe itself. There was
Right,
an
okay.
additional 7 cold, which you get to have to 3, right?
Right, yeah.
So it should be 12 total.
16 total.
12 total, technically, if you're having the cold, right? So
Right, yes.
okay. So that's all she can do. Her tiger will also try, though, to hit you, seeing as the other guy has not attacked either of them yet. Let's see. I don't know if this is going to be able to, but it'll try. Let's try this. Nope, not quite. So the tiger tries to claw you, but its claws seem unable to penetrate your hard exoskeleton. Kara, you've got that going. Leif gave me the 2 again. Perfect. So let me just do this. Kara, you're pretty much immune on that. I think after the first 2, they will notice and just try and attack you, just to preserve some sense of combat. First will not hit you. Second will. It is 6 damage, piercing. And that's all of the ones that surround you. The others will attack the yellows. Okay.
And just
Okay.
recap the damage when you're done. There was a lot of numbers.
That was it. You're good. It was just the what did I say? 6 damage piercing for you.
Okay.
And then this yellow here dies, and one other is injured in that group. Leif, it is your turn.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I didn't roll against Leif's athletics. I'm losing track. I just need to do that quick. My bad. I do need to at least try. Sorry. I want this counter to at least be fair.
I took
First
6
one
damage.
cannot grapple you, Leif. Second
have lost.
one comes close, but is not quite able to get you, Leif. Their others are going to go for your echo. Will not quite get your echo. It will get your echo. Okay. So, I believe your echo is the right one, correct?
Yes.
Whichever this one is gotten. And I was reading the numbers across, so.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So that one is currently being held. I believe your echo can be. Is your echo immune to conditions? Can it not be grappled? I need to know this, because if it can't, then this one will recognize now.
Manifest. Immunity to all conditions.
Cool. So it cannot be grappled, which means
Yeah.
when this thing succeeds, it basically passes through the echo, we'll say, and it recognizes it cannot hold it. So at this point, they are now aware that your echo is not a target to be held.
Okay.
So at least its success will be something for that side, but for now, your echo is fine. And it is your turn proper this time now, Leif.
All right. Well, let's. I guess let's just start smashing some some skulls here.
Smash them skulls.
Let's do.
Man, imagine if your greatsword had the actual cleave mastery right now.
I don't even know what that is. That like multiple targets?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damage carries over from one target into the next.
Yeah. So each
Oh.
you and your Echo would be able to like swing one each and potentially hit 2 targets.
That's
Actually, you might only be able to do it once per turn. I can't remember, but it's part of the new rule set from 2024.
All right, we'll do the one straight north of the Echo.
Okay. Beautiful. Definitely hits.
12.
Yes, not quite enough to kill it, but it will take the hit.
And then we'll do that guy again for another
Yes,
12.
absolutely dead at that point.
And then one by one. And that bullshittery. Then we'll unleash again. And we'll do the one east of my Echo underneath Pluzak.
Ah, try and free Pluzak up a little, okay.
23.
Okay.
We'll reroll that.
So
So it's actually 14.
even with the 10, that one is already damaged from the others, so it will die. Pluzak, you are no longer restrained at
Nice.
minimum.
Besides
I'm
by
gonna
your
leave
own,
the net,
your
but
own
you
world.
are still grappled by the other. But yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
You're only fettered by the change of your mind.
Life's is actually like really like he's really down to earth there, and he's saying that stuff to Pluzak in a show.
Nice.
I freed you as much as one could free itself from another.
But you gotta let your soul soar.
Only you can truly escape that shell that holds you back.
I'm not a fan of Echo 44629. He's not really.
Maybe there's a shell inside
Like
all of
just
us.
standing there judging his own Echo. Oh
Who
no.
are you?
I'm inside of you, I promise. Dad.
Well, I'm glad
No,
it's out
no,
now.
this is gross now. What the hell, man?
I just replaced it with a new Echo.
Hey guys, give me like 6 seconds. This one needs a redo. Oh no. Alrighty. Anything else though, Leif?
Nah, I'm good there.
Alrighty. So it is Valine's turn. Valine is basically just gonna get the horse prepped. She'll call out to you guys like, "Let me know if we're running." But and actually she's gonna help Manir, thank you, up onto the horse as well. Since it sounded like you guys said you were gonna try and maybe tell these guys to run too. Did I mishear?
Yeah.
Nope, that was part of the plan.
Yeah, so she's trying to help in that regard. I'll say it takes an action for her to help him up, but basically they are ready to dash after you guys. So 120 horse feet to basically safely escape whenever you're ready. Yeah, and it's going to be the yellows one. This one is going to move on to where his fallen brethren was. So it's these two.
Oh my god, I almost didn't notice they had a yellow dot with the yellow circle around
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, it's been a thing. That one there. This one will move up to here. So they'll try and free Pluzak. Okay. Okay, I think that's... Okay, so... you do a little bit of rolling. Sorry it takes so long, but, you know, lots of things.
You're fine.
At least we can two-stage this if the things at south do move up to hit you, because most of these things are dying, thankfully. Nope, not quite. Nope, not quite. Jesus Christ.
I just thought of the most Kara thing I could do in this situation.
Oh, interesting, because I had one in mind too. We'll see what
Get
you...
naked?
No.
That's what the party has always, for some reason, wanted of Kara.
No, it's pick up the tiger, kick the queen in the head, and run with the animal out of the area.
That'd be amazing, honestly. See if you can manage it. I'd love it. Alright, so... I'm losing track. So that one is 1, 2, 3. I need to do one more. 4. Cool. Okay. This one dies. 1, 2. I need to do still. 1. Okay. This one dies. And then I think it's to help Pluzak. 3. Yeah. Yes. No. This one has been hit once before, though. That's enough. That it is also dead. So Pluzak, you are no longer grappled.
Oh,
Although you're in a shell.
I am.
This one's going to move up next to you, Mace. And he's going to try and attack Bjornhold. So he is you. You is... Okay. Does he hit any of those? Yes, 2 of them. Okay. Good thing pluses exist. So he stabs her twice with his spear for 13 and then 8 damage. So pretty good hits. But that is all that he is able to do. Give me 1 second. Gotta go back to her there. Cool. Okay. And then these guys. So you notice the Yeti don't see... Oh, I'm holding the wrong fucking... Good job, me. Don't seem to have too much trouble with these icy walls, as they seem to kind of climb and run along them. But... I go about there. The mephits also start to fly in. Whatever. Kara, your turn.
So here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
That horn I got a while back, we never actually settled on the design of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Would this be an opportunity I could actually use it?
So, I would tell you, do you remember how I mentioned you heard a little voice, or, you mentioned hearing a voice, I should say, and I said, yeah, about that? Oddly, that voice might not have left. And strangely, there might be some heat to that horn if you do happen to reach into your bag thinking about it, for sure.
Cool. I'm gonna use the horn.
Okay, so, why don't you lay it down for me? How does that work?
Well, that goes back to the whole we never decided on which one it was, so I just had a note
paint
that
the
I...
picture. It's okay.
So,
She puts her
put it in your
luscious
hands.
lips to the tip of the horn.
Exactly. There you go. Thank you, Claude.
so Kara will reach in and just pull the horn out, give it a look over, and just look to one of the Reghed warriors next to me and just... Oh, this is going to be really funny, or... No, it's just going to be really funny, and she's going to blow the horn.
Okay, perfect.
It's going to sound like the saxophone solo from Careless Whisper. That's... Oh, fuck, what's the song name?
So, that will definitely ring out for a moment, and you all definitely wonder why it hangs so empty in the air. But a strange memory, a spark of a memory at a minimum, we'll say, starts to form. As you all recall a moment where, in the past, the Virtuoso and Kara and her sisters, they put on a little bit of a performance for you all. For some reason, the ring of this battle and the calling of her horn, as strange of a call as it may be, does definitely seem to, remind you of that kind of sound. And, Kara, a strange tingle kind of starts on the back of your neck as you gaze out upon the, massive army of the Frostmaiden that's closing in. And you feel the tension kind of in yourself, in your Anhayar and the Elk tribesmen behind you, as they glare out at this, tiger tribe trying to hold you all down. But at the moment that you blow the horn, you kind of just hear a voice. Normally, when you hear a voice like this, you would remember it being, from your mother, Freya. But this is a older man, and you see a memory of an eye-patched, gray-bearded individual, and you simply hear, "You are a Valkyrie, and you will lead in armies to destroy your foe." And at that moment, a rainbow kind of fog seems to glitter in the air around all of you, or I more should say towards the south, directly in between you and the encroaching Arl's army. And let me finish what I'm doing. As out of the fog begin to step soldiers.
Oh lord, okay.
Yes. So with this kind of song ringing in your ears and these soldiers stepping forth, Kara, you in particular, would notice one of them, the ice giant in the middle, kind of just turns around, and he kind of glares over at you, and you would actually recognize him from Arl's Keep. And suddenly
Have you
his
enjoyed your
furrowed
stay
brow,
so far?
yeah, his furrowed brow ceases as he simply says, "I found my friends. I should have believed you." And he kind of just looks at you, looks at the party, and he tells you all, "You go ahead. I have some grievances to take up with my old boss." And then he turns and yells out to the army, "Hey, you frosty bitch! Would it have killed you to install some damn ramps?" And with his weird battle cry, he is going to lead the army south, and they will do as much as they can to hold off the encroaching foes. So you guys have at least bought yourself some time. Well played, Kara.
Just was waiting for a situation where it might be usable. It's like, we got a horde behind us. Fuck it, why not?
Oh, God. So,
Yeah,
I'm going to say that
B
took
was
your
steal
action,
the tiger.
but...
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
you got an
Option
army out
B
of it.
was steal the tiger. So
Yeah, absolutely. So, any movement you want to do, or should we just continue back on?
Kara's gonna look down at the tiger tribesman and be like, "You might want to run."
I will say that they are certainly very confused by what's happening. Their leader is currently enthralled in the battle with Mace and Hengar, so she doesn't seem to really know what's going on. But
The
they're all,
message wasn't for her; it's for them.
yeah, they're all a little on the back foot for sure. If you want to give me a free intimidation roll, considering what's happening, go for it.
Sure, I'll do that, and then afterwards,
Perfection. So yeah, you stand there menacing, large, and warning them. I will tell you the horn in your hand has started to kind of fade as well into the same rainbow glitter. But what you have maybe not noticed is your armor in turn is also starting to glow as it seems to repair itself back to its full form. So all of them with that kind of weird godly glow around you are definitely going to potentially take as much heat as they can. It's not quite their turn, but they're scared as shit right now.
Luzak is no longer surrounded
Only by love.
only by love. Who's most likely gonna need it? I'm gonna send an Enherite die to Mace. I'll use my reaction to pass a inspiration die to him,
Okay.
Fantastic.
and that's my turn.
Awesome. Okay. So with that, we are back. Well, technically, the trolls are going to get a turn. So they're going to just basically book it in, start trying to target the giants, seeing creatures roughly their size. They can't because the warriors are most certainly going to never let them pass as much as possible, considering they are Kara's chosen ones. So they'll do what they can. Cold light walkers will also start to shamble forward as much as possible, and basically start doing their face blasting, as you've seen and experienced as painfully as possible in the past. So basically, you all watch as face lasers are going off, trolls are fucking sprinting across the ground and raking claws out across these essentially berserkers in cloth and hide armors, wielding axes, swords, spears, giant hammers, things of the like. And there's just a ton of screaming, for some reason, about ramps as the ice giants are preparing them, or frost giants are preparing themselves to also join the fray. And Pluzak, that goes back to you.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. So bonus action, pop out of my shell. WTF, mate. Gonna move here, here, here. I'm assuming this guy here has been attacked before.
Yes.
So I'm gonna toll dead on him.
Go for it. Fuck him up.
Toll dead. I don't know why it rolled twice.
I see
damage.
it once. I mean, is it a
Oh,
wisdom,
wisdom
save?
save. Sorry,
Yeah.
wisdom save. Yeah.
So. Okay. Hey, you might want to do that on the guy Mace is facing. That one's gonna fail for sure, though. So. And 9
Yes,
will be
I
more
heard
than
that.
enough to still kill it outright.
So this guy dies.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am
We about to
then
get a zombie?
going to use yes.
I asked because I need to look up the portrait.
What is this skill called? Fungal infestation,
Oh no, do I not have it as... I know I have zombies.
Get your zombies. Do it.
which I don't have.
I
it
know I
there,
have them in
so-
here. I didn't delete them, did I?
And then you hear
Who's-
Dragula start playing in the background.
Pluzak has made zombies before. I know I have zombies somewhere. There we go. Got a zombie. Plop. Okay, so this fucker is gonna just disappear up to there. I want to keep that track of that for some stuff on my own end later. So he turns into a zombie. Is that correct?
Yeah. 1 HP and a dream zombie.
All right, so I'm gonna assume you have the stat block for it. If not, I'll let you look it up.
I can pull it up.
Yeah, I'll let you. I'm just gonna let you keep track of that. It happens on your turn, right, or after your turn. Yeah.
Zombie.
Turn comes right after yours. So yeah, that's all you, man. Wonderful. So you all watch as Pluzak holds out a turtley hand. This guy just suddenly his neck I guess pops a little bit sideways as his body starts to fall limp, and then immediately starts to catch itself. Stands there and starts looking at its friends, drooling.
Alright, got zombie ready. So I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get rid of shell. get
I'm
rid
just
of-
gonna point it out to
sanctuary.
remind you as well. If you get that zombie closer to Mace, I think it does more damage.
But-
Because honestly, at this point, I think it'd be absolutely hilarious if Pluzak starts amassing an army of zombies for Mace to lead. We're the good
just
guys, I
surround Mace.
swear! You don't understand!
Only
undead
army!
Bonus action, action, reaction. I just want to point out I used all three things that I could do. Full movement, action, bonus action, and reaction all on my turn. First time for Pluzak.
Clap in
Zombie
the background.
time. Zombie is going to attack this guy.
The 1-2, right? Yeah, okay.
Yep. He is using slam attack.
Mm-hmm. That will not quite hit. Does he have multi-attack?
Oh wow, that's a critical failure. Nice
Yeah.
job. I do not see multi-attack. No.
Okay, then. So, for now, not doing much. If anything, it almost takes its own knee out.
Yeah.
You see Pluzak like working his hands. He's like trying to get the controls right.
Urgh.
Oh god.
All
Okay.
right, that would be. He's gonna stay there. Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Awesome. Okay. Um, Mace,
Yeah.
your turn. Slaughter,
All right.
however you wish.
Let's try to make the most of it. Then move over here. Take the opportunity to take him with the tiger. That's fine.
Alrighty, I will do that quick. Should be this one. Let me just make sure I have the right numbers. It's not going to hit you, never mind.
Okay.
Anything under a 10 on the die, and I'm like, yeah. If it's not a hex, ain't hitting Mace.
Okay. Gonna hit her once
Go, go, go. Smack away.
and twice.
Mm-hmm.
Same rolls. Okay. That's what? Another.
So,
Okay.
26 damage. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay, cool. She's definitely bloodied, looking pretty beat up. Not happy, some might say. So at this point, she's gonna step over here. He's gonna step over here. Yeah, I'm on the right turn. We're good. The reds. What can the reds do? These ones will try and fight back on the yellows. So that's 2. Kara. 2. Leaf 1. At this point, seeing they're kind of outmatched, I think everyone's going to just start swinging. So let me do those quick. 1. Oh, it's actually this. Okay. Still no. Yes. So this one kills one of the yellows. And that's all that happens over there. Kara, you're going to have 3 of them attempt to attack you.
Okay. They were warned.
Uh,
They have chosen poorly.
Oh, that's fair. I'm actually playing this stupid. I was not remembering your good intimidation. They're not going to attack you of all people. They will run from you. The 3 around you are smart enough. They saw what happened clearly. They're gonna just go this way. That's, and they will actually all make it off of the map.
At least some of them have sense.
The ones here, yeah. This guy as well is going to try and run. Leif. So he's next to you and your Echo, and Fluzak, he's next to your zombie. So it's up to you guys if you want to actually let him.
Wait, what?
Leif
Oh,
is swinging
leaving.
opportunity attack.
Leaving. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if Leif hits him, which he did, this guy can't run. 9 damage is enough because he was already hurt anyway.
Oh.
So they heeded your warning, Kara. I'm not sure so your party did. Wonderful. Beautiful. Okay. Let me have them attack Mace now after movement of all the little ones are done. So she's going to attack you still, having been most engaged by you. 1. First attack will certainly miss. Second attack will hit. That's this one. She's going to imbue her axe with the power of Aurel again, even though it doesn't hurt you that much. So 7 slashing damage and 10 cold damage. The cold will be halved to 5, so
12.
12 total. Yeah. At this point, the frost giants below you are now going to engage the fuck out of everything in front of them. And they're just going to push their own fucking teammates aside if they have to. Leif. Leif's turn. Lefefe.
We leaving?
Yes, I believe so.
I think that's the plan. I mean,
Fluzak is going to
you-
run circles around people, though. Fluzak is leaving like a character in Scooby-Doo.
no, he's just waiting for it's a gay. I'm on it.
Oh, no.
See?
Oh, no. Now we have an issue. Alright, so what's the turn?
These are the crop circles they warned us about.
Yeah. Yeah, oh god.
Um,
Aliens! They've taken over Leif's brain. It's the slug! It's...
Oh.
All hail Hypnotoad.
I'm going up here.
Oh, god.
My echo is coming with me.
Yeah, I know I owe you sweet potatoes. Give me a bit.
You're still attacking this red yellow
Yes.
red yellow skull. Yeah, the colors are throwing me off. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
used yellow again. Here, I'll
No, you're good. Okay.
let's use something else.
I'm like, who's on
Orange.
my team?
Orange, and now it's a skull with two balls.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'll hit this guy between Mace and I. 27 for 12.
25 will
25.
certainly hit still.
13.
25 total, okay.
And I'm good. I'm good there. I think that's yeah.
Yep, beautiful. Okay. Valine, seeing that you guys are kind of free and starting to move, is going to run forward with Manir. And she's just going to book it off the map with him. The Tiger Tribe, or sorry, the Elk Tribe warriors pretty much all just start to follow suit, except for the ones down here are going to gang up as much as they can on the ones that are left and see if they can finish them. These guys all run. Run. Do. So, go up there. We roll some attacks for the others. 1 hit. 2 hits. 3 hits. Okay. So these guys are gonna die. Okay. So these yellows will start to run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeti will start to close in. So a lot of the Mephits start trying to like fly past, but they keep getting intercepted by the troops that are there. Basically, you all watch as a even larger secondary fight seems to break out behind you all, essentially, as these things all start to just try and shuffle forward. Okay. And Kara.
Kara will bow in respect to those fighting on their behalf behind them,
Mm-hmm.
and then she will turn around, start walking up this way. Just how bloodied is the war chief?
Quite. Looks like on last legs. Another hit or two, like what Mace was hitting with before, will probably finish her.
Kara will look down at her. You chose poorly. And keep walking.
Okay. I think she's gonna swing an opportunity attack at you if she can. She might as well. She's battle crazed.
Yep, no worries.
Let me go to her sheet. Um, 14 will not hit you.
No, it just bounces off of Kara's thigh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your armor's still glowing. Doesn't even like
Just her thigh
the
specifically.
the axe that she's using leaves a fair like mark across your armor, but it just immediately gets repaired. Like there's not even a like speck of mark left. Just like yeah, okay.
As Kara is walking forward, she sees the Elks tribesmen running up, and she's like, they'd all make good picks too. Come to think of it.
Your call. Regardless.
Yeah, she would leave her mark on the Elks tribesmen that were here today. She likes them.
Alrighty.
Are you coming from a gig?
Hmm?
She's trying to like put us out the street.
No, I mean, she's still a Valkyrie. She sees an honor. They didn't cut and run. They stood their ground until it was time to go. Look at the dead they've left on the field for the most part.
I mean, all of you did a good job.
Yeah. Kara's still doing her Valkyrie things. She sees honorable warriors. She's just like, and you get a pass, and you get a pass, and you get a pass.
All right. So Kara's gone, and more fighting. Pluzak, what we doing? Turtly Terror. Did he step away? He might have stepped away.
No, of course I haven't stepped away.
Haven't muted.
Yeah. So if I do this, roll over 2 undead creatures for each slot above 3rd level. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pluzak is gonna move back here.
Okay.
He's going to start casting this. Where is it? Here it is. At 5th level.
So you think
My
you're gonna have
understanding-
the minute?
I think I'm gonna have a minute.
Okay. All right.
So, at 4th level, 2 additional undead. Wait. Cast a spell using the spell slot 4th level higher. Yep.
Okay. So
That wording doesn't make any sense.
hold on.
Okay. So yeah, so I can cast 4. No, 3. 3 people.
Okay. So a undead servant, 4th or higher, 2 additional. You're casting it at 5th.
Right. So it'd be 3, right? Or would it be 2 additional, at 4th level, which would mean 3 at that point?
No, yeah. When you cast the spell using a slot of 4th or higher, you animate or raise control 2 additional undead creatures for each slot above 3rd. So if you're casting it at 4th level for each slot above 3rd, so if it's 2 at 4th, it's saying, and 2 more for each. That is a really weird wording. Hold on.
Right.
Anyone have any insights there?
Um.
So if you use
So
a
this
spell
is a
at 4th level or higher, so he's casting it
Wait,
at
this
5th.
is a 5th level spell.
He's
Are we
using
sure?
it at 5th. He's using it at 5th. He's casting it at 5th. Yeah.
Okay. So
when you
this is a
cast the
3rd level
spell,
spell or a 4th level spell.
It's a 3rd.
It's a 3rd level
Okay.
spell. Ah, I see,
He's casting
Fred.
it at
So
5th, which
that's
means
why.
that's
So it's
2
saying
levels
2 at
above.
4 and then 2 more at 5. Yeah, so it'd be 4
Yes,
additional.
yeah.
Yeah.
So 5 total.
5 total. Okay. So Pluzak's gonna sit there and try and do that.
If I have the time.
I mean, I do have a round counter going. I'll tell you that much.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you whether we
I
have
figured.
enough. Yeah. So
Pluzak's gonna be
Um,
devastated.
this guy. And oh, I can't move the zombie. It's gonna start going 30 feet. Well, I guess he'll go 60 feet. Oh, let me make sure that's his movement speed. Movement speed's only 20.
Yeah, I
I'll
think I remember that
go-
from the whispers.
40.
I'll pop it there for you.
And he's gonna shout out, "Incoming soldier to help!"
Alrighty.
Okay.
Buy me a minute.
The zombie tries to give a thumbs up as much as it can.
Thumbs off.
Just the Iny Harrier when it shows up. Is he technically one of us?
Yeah. How does this work? Alright. So, Pluzak, you got that started. Alright. Mace, it's up to you.
Okay. Well, try, I guess. No. Okay, yeah, let's just try to kill her. 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm. You're doing a lot of
Two
those
again.
sames, but hold on a sec. That much should be... Yeah, that is enough. She will die.
Nice.
I'm on the wrong
I'm
Also,
screen.
assuming
Pluzak's
with the
theme
second
song.
hit.
18, 19. Actually, the first would have been enough to kill her outright by itself. Because
Oh,
you
cool.
have the hex thing on her, right? So you
Yeah.
would have had another d6. So yeah.
Nice. So in that case, the hex will get transferred to the tiger, and I'll use the second hit on the tiger.
Is that the same hex? I thought the transfer one was your class one. Am I wrong?
Regular hex spell.
Choose one ability. The target. If the target drops to 0 before the spell ends, you can use bonus action. Yep, you're good.
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. So, tiger gets the mark. Go ahead.
Yeah, and should I use the same roll? Or do you want me to roll again?
Yeah, we'll just use the same one. You already rolled it. Let me just make sure that hits because I've got the wrong window. This boy. Yeah, you good.
Cool.
So that's to that. This to this. If you want to roll the hex damage.
Oh, hex damage. Yeah. I actually haven't been rolling hex damage.
Yeah,
My fault.
you're still doing plenty.
There it is.
Nice.
Perfect.
We love that.
Makes my math easy. All right. So you're good. That one's hurt. You got shit going. Ba. Red guys. So it's the tiger, and that's about it. I think the tiger at this point, seeing its master dead, is also going to try and turn and run. You guys can decide if you want 2 opportunities. The blue guy is going to do the opportunity. He has pent up anger against this tribe, and he wants to kill their fucking tiger.
Was it close enough to me?
Yes.
It was like
Yes,
The castle
it was.
one?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Leif will hit it, which means it cannot run.
Where are you going?
15. The other guy still swings, but he misses.
Sword goes through the back leg into the ground. Like, did I say you could leave?
Yeah, pretty much. Definitely hurting it quite a bit at that point. It's still not quite dead though. Leif, it is your turn proper though.
Hell yeah. Fuck this dude. Let's
Leif turns and kills the echo that he didn't like. Like that's
yeah,
what he meant the whole time.
slices him down. Okay, we can leave now.
Sorry,
Yeah, I'm
Mr.
gonna-
Tiger. I didn't mean you. I missed my swing on him.
No, I'm gonna hit this tiger. Just
Okay.
Fucking getting all fucking pissy with everybody. 25, 14,
Okay.
26 for fucking 13. Fuck him.
Okay.
Or her.
And the second one will be enough to finish it.
We're on here.
Okay. Very cool. All right. Any movement, Leif?
We're just gonna move up. I think I can
Go
get.
in.
Yeah, we can go
Okay.
all the way to the edge. We'll just. We're there. We're there.
Okay.
Anybody that cares. Zombie Nation, Chronocraft 400 is Pluzak's bell song. That's what he's singing to make the spell happen.
All right.
You're doing it in Auckland.
I just gotta swap this laundry over real quick. I'll be right back.
You're good.
Yep.
So, at this point, I think the only one that would be staying on map, right? Because Mace, your intention is to leave on your next turn, I assume? Or are you going to go
So
next? Pluzak?
I'm not entirely sure because Plusek is still gonna be there for a little while.
Right, that's kind of what I'm wondering. Do we want to do like
I'd
a
like
little
to
bit
point
of a
out,
round
I
skip?
didn't-
How do we
I
wanna...
didn't leave the map. That's where my movement ended.
Sure. My point is that's why I'm asking. Is
Oh.
at this point you guys would all... So Kara would get another turn. Then Pluzak, then Mace, then Leif again.
So
I'm
I
just trying
think
to
my
figure out
current
what are the others.
intention
Yeah, exactly.
is
Go for it.
to well, first I'm gonna tell the leader to follow the rest because I don't want him getting in the line of fire for no reason.
Yeah, and to be fair, these guys would also have like booked it the fuck out.
But I think I'd probably lag behind and
Till Pluzak
make sure
quits
that
the field.
Pluzak continues and finishes his endeavor.
Okay, so
Till
you guys will be
Pluzak
hanging
quits
around.
the field, we will
So-
hang around to defend him.
Position yourselves however you would want to be positioned to defend Pluzak, I guess, is the best notion. These all...
Love that everybody's wanting the zombie thing to happen.
Well,
You
I
haven't
mean-
left the field, which means I haven't left the field.
Alright, so...
It's that
And I
simple.
can't really take you away from your corpses because you know that would be all pointless.
Alright,
I mean,
so
worst
I'm gonna
case scenario, if
say-
we need to leave, I could just grab onto your shell and Misty Step you out of the area.
So, Leif, you're the other one I'm not sure on. Are you following Valine and the elk tribesmen to the glacier, or are you going to wait with the party?
Maybe
oh, I'm
I
sorry,
would
he's the one
actually
who said he's
go-
stepping away. That's
Yeah,
why.
maybe I would actually go
Um,
with Valine because I don't want to leave her alone. Actually, yeah. If Mace is going to stay with Pluzak, I will stay with the rest of the group and guard Valine.
Okay, so then we'll take you...
I'll just put myself up there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So Mace and Pluzak are staying behind. Anything you need to that you would try and use to like so you know Pluzak's doing something that's going to take at this point another
500 rounds.
no, so you're already probably like 24 seconds in. Let me actually get through it. Because okay, so the party finished that round. For Mace to get to you, it's on this round. For Kara to have left is the bottom of this round. Top of this one. So yeah, you have completed 2 rounds of waiting. Anything you want to do on this round, either of you? Well, actually, please, I can't. Anything, Mace?
can't
You
do
want
anything.
to start prepping or anything?
I'll probably just hold an action to attacks if something gets within my range. I'll firebolt it. Firebolt range currently is 120 feet, so that doesn't really help, does it? Yeah, I'll
You
just
can move
use a
this guy
dodge
for-
action in the meantime. I don't think anything is getting too close immediately, so
Mhm.
Zombie's gonna stay in the middle of the field there. Intercept anything that comes.
during the thriller dance.
Okay. This one.
And I've made an enormous amount of work for Rick to do as he
Nah.
continues the battle since we are not
good,
going
man.
off map.
You good, man. I had a round counter in my head. I just didn't think I was going to have to represent it, but it's okay. Go to the next one.
I cut out, or are we just not talking?
No, it's talking.
Rick is
No, it's over.
Rick is
I'm
trying
just
to
deleting stuff to
Okay.
figure
That's
out
a
what's
visual
going on.
representation. So I'll tell you at the top of this turn order, Pluzak, you are the one who is at the top of the turn order. This would be the point where they can start moving towards you again.
Damn.
I would tell you, you feel like you are mostly complete. If you include the 6 seconds of this round, you think you need maybe 12 to 18 more seconds.
Okay. Still doing it.
Still doing it. Okay. Anything you want to do, Mace, as it is now your turn.
I'm gonna firebolt that method here.
Cool. Go for it.
A little disappointed in your guys, Kara.
It'll hit, but
Yeah, it's a tiny damage. So
they're being summoned across dimensions, Fred. I'm not sure
They
Pluzak would
were-
know that, but I would like to point that out as a DM.
They were a temporary measure. They were not meant to hold the line forever.
All right.
They didn't take out that many. I guess they took out a couple of big guys. Trolls.
I'm looking at least 1 missing Yeti and 3 missing trolls.
the trolls in particular
Couple of
are
cold light
quite
walkers.
impressive.
Yeah. So that was this one. I'm just gonna do it this to make my life easy. Down to that.
Don't worry, Fred. Your guy will hold them off.
Yeah, the zombie will
Yes.
do all the work. That's all it's
The
needed.
zombie is going to wreck face.
Okay. So anything else, Mace? Okay, take that as a no. Bu- 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 uh, du- 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 Fred, what's the zombie's AC?
Yep. 8.
8. 8.
Yep.
Uh,
Let's go.
the zombie is gonna, I guess, deanimate.
Deanimate?
I was gonna say die, but it's already dead, so.
Oh, no, it has this.
Oh no, okay. Make that con save. The damage was... I can look it up. Oh, I didn't roll the damage yet. I just rolled that it hit. It's this plus this, so it's 10 damage total. 5 plus the damage taken, so 15 DC. Does the zombie have cold
And-
resistance?
Let me look at that. No, poison.
Okay. So yeah,
It's a
no.
little weird.
The zombie deanimates. Okay. Yeah, the valiant soldier. He tried his best.
Well, that saved me 1 round.
Yeah, absolutely.
He bought you exactly 6 seconds.
And it's very fair. Oh god. Oh, it's this guy. You're there. And then I need to see. Can you show me? I think it's that, right? Oh, I'm not on the right thing. Why? No, not quite, I think. And that is the right distance, correct? Yes. Cool. Good. Okay. Party still has a little more time than I thought they did. Pluzak. Mace, anything? Action-wise, you want to do?
Fireball,
Claw?
bolt.
Sorry, got distracted. What?
You're good. Just anything you want to do. It's finally back around to you.
Mm. How many rounds does Pluzak have left?
Somewhere between, including this round, which we, actually, sorry.
Last
Yes,
round, because I think no, he goes before me.
including this round is what I'm going to call it at. It would be 6 seconds for this round. He thought he needed at a minimum 6 seconds from last round, 6 seconds from this round, and potentially 6 seconds more. He doesn't know.
Right, so one more
Uh,
round beyond this one.
Or potentially, yes.
Okay. He needs. Okay. So.
Actually, I didn't overextend you, right? 6 rounds, or sorry, 10 rounds is a minute, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure. Okay, yeah, then yes.
Okay. So I think I know what I'm going to do. Since Pluzak needs to remain within a certain distance of the corpses for it to happen.
Oh, at this point, I'm going to turn your second aura off. I just realized Leif is no longer close enough.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just make things a little less yellow.
I mean, if you guys yell loud enough, we could run back.
No, absolutely.
No,
it's
no,
fine.
it's fine. It's
I don't
fine.
think
It's
you
fine.
need to. It's just go ahead.
So I want to just grab.
Oh, fuzzed out. Good timing.
And
Grab what?
huh?
We lost you for a sec.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab these two corpses, like below and to the right of me. And I'm gonna place them like right above here, so that way they're still within range. And I'm going to move right here, so that whenever we do need to run, we can all just sort of do it very quickly.
Okay, so you're putting the corpses like here and
Uh,
here? Here? I just don't know
yeah,
what the
well,
range
yeah,
is.
that just essentially 10 feet radius. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So, okay.
Uh, so yeah, that's it.
All right.
So I assume moving the corpses
So
would be an action.
at this point, oh, sorry, they actually do.
Nice,
that.
close.
Um,
Here comes that cone of colds.
and then flying ashholes. It's wait, what? Did you not? There we go. And then okay. So at this point, no, no, no. Yes, yes, no, yes, yes. Okay. Pluzak, hate to tell you, buddy, you are now officially in range.
Yep.
So the
Oh,
cold light walkers have their little shots that they do, the glowy beam from their face. So 3 of them are
They
going
can
to
do
try
that from
and
that far away?
60 feet. Yes.
60 feet.
Damn.
So I will tell you, 1, 2. The first 2 certainly miss you. Your AC right now is
17.
so the third will hit you. So that is this many's. Okay. So it's 21 cold damage. So we will have it to 10. And you will, I guess, need a con save just to see if you can continue casting the
I don't know
spell.
if
Is
it'll
that
change anything, but I'm gonna do this thing.
right? If it changes his AC,
Yeah, it should give
I
him
think you have to do a roll for it.
+4 AC.
Oh, is it just your proficiency bonus? Then you would protect
Yeah.
him. Yeah. Sorry, 1 sec. Okay. Alright, so you'll protect him from that one. That's good. And that was the other one that would have hit. So that's the end of that. Pluzak, it's officially your turn. And at this point, the 5 corpses around you would raise zombies. Let me find my shambling corpses again. We're going to pop them up here because I need them later. Was it here, I think? Yeah. Okay. What are you doing,
You
Bluzak?
did it.
Your spell's done.
Getting out.
Okay. How you doing it?
Running.
Me and the boys. Getting the fuck out of Dodge. So I think technically, if the spell ended on this turn, do you still have a dash action or anything? I'm not actually sure how that works in terms of spell ending here.
I would assume that was my action still
But
finishing the
this
task.
was the yeah, I guess so. Maybe I
It
don't
would
know.
finish at the end of my turn,
Would it? Okay. Yeah, that's fair. All right.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay. I just wasn't sure.
And you want to move them 40 feet, I guess?
I can do that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, so 40 feet, we'll say, is basically off the map. And there was something I was. Oh, the Yeti.
Go,
will
zombie.
Swing. The Yeti's gonna swing at 1. Since it is leaving his range. A 7 hit. That's a low roll. Actually, that's a crit
AC?
fail. It can't technically. So,
No.
then at that point it will not. So you're good. Mace, your turn. You running?
If I'm not off the map, oh, I can't cast another spell. Never mind. Mace, your turn.
Yeah.
So is it my turn now? Then?
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean we're running away.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're dashing all the way off screen. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, I will tell you at this point, you will all safely escape the screen. I'm going to need group survival check. This is going to basically be for the mad dash away from these creatures, up towards the Reghed Glacier. While you are running, I'm going to basically tell you. Let me see.
Do you want my
So
zombie symbol?
Manir probably would turn to his people and just tell them to scatter. And he would look to you all and basically say, like, "This battle has been fought. We have protected you from the tigers. We have to. There's too many of them behind us. I'm leaving with my people."
Do it.
Okay. So
appreciate
he as
your
well will.
assistance. Please get home safely.
Yeah, he'll have Valine slow down enough that he can get off the horse, and he reconvenes with
Kara's
with
still
Hengar.
flying. She could just pluck him off and slow down enough
Yeah,
to
I mean
drop him on
they're
the
pretty far ahead of you anyway because the horse was moving pretty quick. But yeah, he reconvenes with Hengar, and basically they all just get together with those who have survived of the Elk tribe, and they just start heading out as safely as they can. You guys are going to head towards the Reghed Glacier. Looks like 2 of you are doing a good job. Mace, if I can get survival, and Leif, if he's back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Survival.
This is a downhill slope of ice, and
Oh god! So
Fantastic.
I'm gonna re-roll mine.
You're gonna use your lucky. Go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have the thing that Kara gave me. So
yes,
Yeah,
you do.
add at least a 6 to it. It's a group survival check, so any little bit helps.
Oh my god!
Fuck
oh my
yeah,
God.
Leif. Does it have to take the second one, or is it the better of the 2?
No, I think you
well-
have to use the second one.
Wow.
Nice.
Amazing.
This is so stupid.
So,
Okay.
you're level 9, right? Do you have Indomitable?
Oh, he might.
I do not.
Do my zombies roll for survival?
No, they're just gonna follow
I mean,
you.
I'm just trying to get a better number.
Yeah, you're good, man. So Mace, you're gonna add the +6 or the D6, I should say.
That says you.
Oh
must
yeah.
use the
Give us
second
a
one.
roll on that, and then Leif, look up if lucky is if your things look.
You have to use the second one.
Oof. Not very lucky. So Mace gets
This
at
is
least
not a
a
nat-
2.
0 for you, Mace. It's a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, it
Okay.
can't get worse than this.
So the good news is, because there are 2 people in your team who are competent, you guys have to average out about a 15
I
with Valine's
cannot
number
believe
including. So, yeah, it's you guys are doing okay. Not enough to necessarily throw you off the trail or give you exhaustion outright, but yeah, Mace and Leif, you two are clanking behind pretty heavily in that armor. Um, Regardless, you do manage to make it. I will at this point be putting you on the spot, Claw. So, you all should be on a new map. Please place yourselves anywhere below the wall, kind of on the ice, where it's starting to crumble and crack.
Hmm.
Yeah, somewhere around here.
Like him.
Oh, is it? Just take your time, no worries.
Mace arrives way later. Not out of breath because he doesn't breathe.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't think we lost him, but
Oh yeah, I guess we would be back there.
we need to get in there. However it is that you do it. Do you need the book?
Looks over to Valine.
So, at that question, Valine would actually say, "Yes, of course, the book! I told you the poem in the back! Rime of the Frostmaiden!" And
Right,
I do
yes.
believe, Claw, I've sent that to you in the past.
Yes,
if you
I
need it
do
again,
have
let me
it
know.
open right here.
So go right ahead. At that point, it would be up to Mace. He has to draw the book and read the
Nice.
poem.
So do I just like recite the poem?
I don't know.
Uh,
That's all it's
okay.
been. That's all that it's been mentioned, right?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess I'll just read it out. We bow to she who wears the crown, let the world shiver with dread, clad in winter's whitest gown, no enshrouds the dead. Her fury sheds but frozen tears as grey clouds issue forth, her wind across the wasteland shears, bringing blizzards from the north. Ice-kissed flowers caught me bloom, beauty kept in all its grace, summer's gone to its silent tomb, stilling in her cold embrace. All the world in winter's white, sheathed in sleet and ice, set upon never-ending nights, she conjures paradise. Behold her everlasting rhyme, see how it covers all. Weep not for those she traps in time behind her glacial wall. Sovereign of summer's loss, general of winter's war, long live the queen of cold and frost, may she reign forevermore. They didn't even rhyme.
So as Mace says, it doesn't even rhyme. The party hears a loud crack as the ice in front of you begins to separate. Where's my thing? There we go.
Oh, snap!
Yeah, baby. So yes, the ice cracks, separates, and a slight glow does seem to emanate from within these caverns. However, almost in tandem, I'm a little slow on this, 1 second. You would all kind of hear roars, screams, the flying of icy wings, as, of course, the troops of Arl are close on your heels. So, I would ask the party at this point, you stay in fighting, or do you want to escape where you think you can potentially be safe in the caves?
I mean, quick into the ice, labia.
Whoa.
Fantastic. All right, is the party pretty much in agreement there, though?
Yep, let's go.
All right. So then I think what I'm going to do is say that
Eric
also we
gives-
will fade to black for today as the party scrambles towards the icy caverns, knowing that this crevice is definitely too small for at least the larger creatures. Maybe some ice methods at best, but for some reason, Arl didn't want you getting this far, and yet you've made it.
And Kara gives the finger to the monsters as she walks in, just over the shoulder, just like, fuck all y'all!
Fantastic. Okay. So yeah, that will be it for Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden tonight. Congratulations,
Yeah.
everyone. You are finally officially stepping into the meat of Chapter 6, just so that we can start to get an image of what that is like. Here. You would be starting at the top left corner.
Oh, don't
Enjoy.
do this to them. Don't do this to them.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Exactly. Yep.
I gave Fred a little sneak peek of this at one point, because I think you
I jokes on you. I can't feel hunger.
Yeah.
I had to zoom out to 13% to be able to see the entire map.
Yep. Yep.
I
Yep.
just saw some pixelated bullshit and I thought I was in Japan.
Yeah. So I basically have, almost like the whole map prepped. So we're just gonna be exploring through it, classic dungeon crawling style. You guys are
Ooh, love that.
officially back in a dungeon, considering I think it's been since Zardarok's fortress.
Good times.
Yeah, man. Pluzak's immediately gonna revert. I feel like Zardarok or Grandolph stabbing like undead zombies or frozen zombies, I should say. Just like, uh,
Just Kara looks like we're not gonna have to like leave partway to save a village, are we?
wonderful. All right, let me see if there's anything I can at least give us some notation on. Leaving. Let me see here. So, I was supposed to read for you an immense glistening wall of blue ice stands before you when you reach the Reghed Glacier. Seems impenetrable, but then you notice a lighter colored stripe near it, nearly bisects the wall at one point. This must be the frozen waterfall Valine spoke of, so that's what you saw crack apart, clearly. And I was supposed to describe it as the last words of the poem are spoken, a rumbling sound comes deep within the glacier. The noise reaches a crescendo as the great wall of ice parts. Through the cracks, you see an opening that leads inside the glacier. I completely forgot they had steps for that. But yeah, after that, you pretty much just enter these caverns. Ceilings above you are about 30 feet high or so. Everything is smooth ice. Um, Sorry, that's for the cavern that you're in currently. The tunnel, like what you see ahead of you, is closer to like 10 to 15 feet high. Everything is pretty much going to be in complete darkness, starting from the tunnel ahead of you, as is, darkened for. Um, you all can tell that sound travels really well here. So Kara, in particular, I'm sure you'd love to take note, but you would also basically be able to tell perception checks are going to basically be an advantage if they are to hear things. Um, and that's about all I think that you will know for now.
I'm so glad I have dark vision.
I think
I'm so
Mace
glad I have a
and
lantern.
Leif both don't, though, right? So
I don't.
yeah, Mace has his little
You know what
lantern hat,
does
though,
though?
or lantern shield, lantern helmet. I forget where you put it.
Lantern helmet, yeah.
Helmet, yeah. So.
My zombies do.
Ah, there you go. And actually,
Ah,
that's really fair. Let's set Pluzak up. Put yourself down on the map, Pluzak, and let me find those zombies again.
see, now we just need to get them suicide vest.
Kara was trying, to be fair.
I was. Didn't work out.
Also, I don't know how useful this is to you, but I thought you might be interested.
I will take a look in just a momento. Oh my god, what did I do? There we go. And at some point, I will give you control of those, Fred.
Yep.
But I'm not
It's
gonna
gonna
bother
be
right
like the Mashawn zombies in Walking Dead. I'm just gonna have them walking in front of me as I follow them since
Oh
they
god.
can see and I can't.
That's done, that's done, that's
God.
done.
No, let them be my escort. Remember, they
That's
have bonuses
done.
around me.
This.
What bonuses do they have around you?
They have saving
Uh,
throw saves.
This.
Aura
Oh,
of
this
hate.
does look interesting. I'll have to look into that deeper.
Huh.
Gains bonus to melee weapon damage rolls equal to the paladin's charisma modifier. Creature can benefit from this feature only one paladin at a time. Okay. So they get what? What's your
Plus
charisma?
5.
So they get +5 more to hit.
Yes.
No, weapon damage.
Weapon damage, yeah.
Yeah, so when
So
they hit
plus
heavier, I
5
guess.
more damage, which is pretty awesome because they do 1d6 plus 1. So
Hey, I mean, they're bound to hit sometime.
they have a +3.
Well,
+3 to
if
hit.
we find some ice methods, I'm sure they'll be useful.
Exactly. That's what I'm hoping for. They can hold off ice methods or something like that away from the party so the party doesn't take damage. The zombie can take the damage, potentially come back because it should be low enough damage that
They bounce.
the special undead fortitude kicks in and they stay alive.